Hey guys, sorry for the delay. We are doing a raid clinic today. We're doing Strudel's raid clinic. It's live on TSW as well. If you want to watch on there too, I'm going to link that to you right away. I love these raid clinics. I watch every single one he does. I think they're fantastic. I'm happy to bring it to the GCROCK channel. How's everyone doing? Hey Soul, Will, how you doing? Hey Filthy Drummer, Phil, Kalen, Brian, Kingston. Eternal Lord, Milo, Dragonov, thanks for watching, guys. Before we start, we do have a giveaway at the minute. I thought I'd announce that at the start. We are giving away the Division 2 on PC with the expansion, and all you got to do is retweet my tweet that I tweeted yesterday. So if you're not following me on Twitter, here's that link. If this works. It should do. Follow me on Twitter, retweet that, and you get a chance of winning it. Or just in our community, there's that link, giving you all the links now. You can just post in the channel that I set up saying you want to be entered. So that's for anyone that wants to enter that giveaway for the PC Division 2 and expansion. Hey Ted, how you doing? But yeah, this stream's going to be really good. It's going to last about 3 hours long normally, and Strudel goes so in depth. So if you're wondering how to do the Dark Hours raid or anything like that, it's perfect. He goes into every aspect. He talks it all through it. It's so good. I love watching these. Hope you guys do too. So that's why we're showcasing it, and we're going to do another one in a couple of weeks' time as well on Xbox. This is on PS4 today. Hey, Dan from Turkey. How you doing? So raid clinic, Milo, if you've watched my raids on the channel, very often we just go through the raid in 20-30 minutes. The person doesn't really learn much. They're just there for the first time completion or for the eagle bearer, and that's all they cared about. But some people really want to do more. They want to get themselves into raid teams. They want to be running a raid more. They see that we're doing it all the time and they want to do it all the time. So the clinics are for those people that really want to learn every single mechanic and hopefully lead their own team one day or be in their own raid team. So that was the purpose of them. So we basically teach you everything that you need to know to like work within your own team and do the raid. It's really good. It is really good. I hope you guys do enjoy it. But we're ready to go live. As I said, it's live on TSW as well today. And we're going to be about 3 hours long or more. And it's going to be fun. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Strudel's leading it. So I'm going to plug in now. Evening, Captain. And yeah, we'll let him carry on.
Who wants to do pad 4? Any takers?
We're live, just to let you know,
Are you
guys.
gonna put him on pad 4?
No, we can. I was gonna do him an ad 4, but no.
I'll do the pad if if nobody
Okay.
else wants to.
Okay, that sounds good to me. All right. So TJ's on pad 4. That puts who wants to do 3 ads?
I'll go 3.
Okay, so that's Rambo and G on 2 then.
Awesome.
Cool. I'm gonna go live myself here. Let's go to the beach. Nero, if you just want to mute your mic again just because of stream.
Yeah.
Thanks. Alright.
Hey, Gaming Reaper, how you doing? Once I don't see Boomer for 2 hours, I'm happy. Hey, Nicole. I'd allowed that message, Rambo, but I like your moderating. Sound far too lenient.
We are live again. Alright, so we're gonna briefly look at builds here before we go to the beach. Just make sure no one needs to do anything into boot.
My build is on.
Thanks. Alright, so Nova, you said you switched out this grenade launcher, yeah?
Yeah, I got
Cool.
crossbow on.
Cool. Task force. Fantastic. Get Nero.
Oh, Mr. Survivor. He's a survivor. Keep on surviving.
Nero, I'm showing a skill build. Do you have a DP crit build?
Who? Task Force?
What's up? You ain't
No,
ready.
Nero.
Sorry.
Nero J.
Yeah,
Task, what are you looking?
I just switched to the crit build.
Okay. What's your? I just can't see it. So what's your crit chance and crit damage?
Sorry, Ted. This will be rewatchable. So after this stream, within a few hours, you'll be able to rewatch it. I do all my streams rewatchable. Don't worry about that, Ted. We got you. I'm very well, Captain. I've had a Stream Deck for 2 years since I bought my desktop and never used it. Started playing with it last night. Streams are about to get a bit more fun. It's really fun. It's really good. So practical. So I've been playing with that all day and playing PES. How are you, bro? Can I play Call of Duty? Nah, I'm rubbish at it. We haven't had a Call of Duty night in a while.
Hey, Kaylin, what's going on?
What's up, totes?
Hey, Strudel, Nova's gonna go use
Yeah.
the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Communication relay offline.
Right. You're on the beach.
97 Claire's Soul. Wow. I remember your first wasn't that long ago.
TJ, do you still have BTS gloves to overcharge for Weasel?
Totes said, "What's up, y'all?"
I do. I do
Totes?
have BTSU.
What's up,
Yeah.
Toads?
Obviously, you need to put them on until then, but
Right.
I just
Alright,
don't.
Nova's back.
I don't know how much I can switch my loadouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I got you.
All right, everybody. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. All right, so we're gonna talk about builds and team comp real quick. So you can see in the subgroups on the side. The reason why I was asking where everybody goes is because you want to organize your subgroups based on what position your players are going to be at. So you always subgroup 1 and 4 together, and 2 and 3 together. For Raceback. The reason for that is because of special ammo drops, grenade drops, ammo, and opening the ammo box itself, right? If you put, for instance, someone on 4 in the same subgroup as someone on 2, it's not the end of the world, but that person over on 2 is going to be generating special ammo and all sorts of other things through their various skills and talents and all that kind of stuff over on 2, and the person on 4 will never get it, if that makes sense, right? So you want to keep everything separate, and you want to keep 2 and 3 together and 1 and 4 together so that you can see the ammo drops, you can see the grenade drops, and when, say, Task Force is going to be covering me on 1, so when Task Force goes and opens their ammo box, it opens for me as well. So it's just something a little small, but it does help out a bit. All right. Everyone for this first part should have on
Happy birthday, Nicole.
something to heal yourself, whether it's the chem launcher, the drone, and the revive hive. So Task Force, if you could move that jammer pulse onto revive hive. We do in these clinics. We do the basics. All right. We don't do any of the quote-unquote advanced methods, so we will not be doing shock traps on Buddy and Lucy. We won't be doing shock traps for Boomer. We'll kind of be doing a quicker method on Weasel, but it's really very basic the way we do it. And there's no speed strat, so to speak, on uh, Razorback. This is all about experience, understanding the raid from a core principle, right? Essentially, once you understand what you're doing with those shock traps and why you're doing it and how you're doing it, and what you're interrupting in order to allow you to burn, that's what's going to make you successful at it. So we start there, and we move on. So a reason why we get all of the basic things on our skills. So if we go over team comp real quick, basic team comp we use is one shield build with Vanguard, most likely perfect Vanguard. That person is going to be Mr. Rambo today. He's wearing a 4-piece True
Hi,
Patriot,
stream.
and he's got the Vanguard chest piece and the Forge holster. What he does for us is he grants us survivability. He's very important in that regard, that he grants us the survivability we need so that the rest of us can use other talents on our chest piece, whether that might be a intimidate, or once you're feeling more comfortable, glass cannon, or obliterate, or focus, any of these other talents that allow you to do more damage output. The raid is really a combination of how much damage you can do and how well we can work as a team, right? So coordination and damage. So anything we can do to increase that damage is key, but also to coordinate to keep ourselves alive, right? So that's what Rambo does for us today. There's many different variations of the True Patriot shield build. He's got all blues on his today, but you can do some reds and stuff if you want to put out more
Yeah,
damage.
mine is a very basic one, just there to
Yeah.
proc the bonus. I was just put as much armor on it as I could, so that when I proc it, it gives you guys as much armor as possible.
Exactly.
I'm not there to
So
do any
he's essentially
damage. Just there to be a nuisance, really.
So he's got he's got almost 2 million armor, so we're gonna get 1 million armor every time he procs it. So that's our survivability right there, right? And then because of the current issues with the skills, I'm going to be running the drone killer build. Typically, I would not be running this until Razorback, and I'd be running other things such as Overcharge or whatever throughout the rest of the raid. But because of the issues with the skills not switching out and resetting and etc., it's better safe than sorry here, and just run it from the very beginning. All right, so new version of that is an empathic resolve chest piece, which grants everybody healing when whenever I heal you, it grants you more damage. So 4-piece hardwired, and either 2-piece Hana-U or 1-piece Wyvern, 1-piece Hana-U, which is what you see on screen now. TJ is going to be running the overcharge gloves when we get the Weasel. We'll talk about that when we get there. Essentially, everybody else has DPS. You can see Task Force is wearing. No, he's not wearing. You were wearing a coyote. I thought you were wearing a Coyote's mask. Who was wearing a Coyote's mask?
No, I can put it on if you want.
No, it's fine. No, nobody's got a Coyote's mask. We try to go for 2
I
to
have
maybe
one,
3 Coyote's masks. How many do we have? We only have
but I
one,
will
think.
not be running it on Weasel.
No, that's fine. Yeah, if we have 2 more, if we have at least 1 more, that'd be great.
I'll put it on. No worries.
So we have at least 2, if not 3. Nero, if you have it and you can work it into your build, please do that. I just can't see your build, so I don't know what to look for, but work it in 2 to 3. What this does is it allows you to lower your crit hit chance and let the masks do the work for you on that front and get your crit damage up as high as possible. Again, going back to damage, and we have to put as much damage down range as we can with these masks, and the ability to stack the buff that they give you at the different ranges. That's going to max out our crit hit chance at 60 if you're around the 30% mark, give or take. And it'll also boost the amount of crit hit damage you're doing as well. So we run 2 to 3 Coyotes masks in our damage pool. So
Hey,
essentially we
Simba.
have 1 Vanguard, one drone killer, and the rest is DPS. And if you have an overcharged build worked into there, that doesn't hurt. So that's how we typically run this. Any questions so far?
Just for Rambo's build and I suppose everyone's build, I take it what we start with now we keep through all the way through to Razorback.
Yep,
There isn't
yep,
an
we keep
interchange.
it. Again, it's very, we want this to be the basics, right? So it's one build fits all for everybody. You don't have to change it. You only have to farm one build. When you start getting more clears and you start doing more, advanced tactics or whatever you want to call it, that's when you can start doing different builds. But this method will get you through the raid with little farming and very little, specialized. Everyone needs to have this different build, etc. Right? So it's basics, right? The only thing we'll do is when we get the Weasel, we will switch out some of our skills in order to help us out, and that's about it. So very straightforward. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah. So if you didn't have Rambo's shield build, like nobody had it, could you substitute that for just a tardigrade chest?
Yeah.
You can. You definitely can. Or you can sub it with everyone wearing Unbreakable. So the tardigrade chest is great. It is temporary, right? So we do that sometimes when we run because we feel, we're very comfortable in the raid. We'll just run the tardy instead of running, a full, Vanguard. But remember, it only lasts for I think 10 seconds, right? The
Right.
bonus armor. So if you're running that, just keep that in mind. But definitely, or like I said, everyone can run Unbreakable as well.
Mixing a tardigrade with Unbreakable as well, that's OP.
Yeah.
I find.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Any other questions? No? Okay. All right. So this first part, guys, is the tarmac. Whoa. Oh boy. It's very straightforward. When we go down the tunnel here, it'll break off into, it will Y off. Subgroup 1 will go left, subgroup 2 will go right. This is more just an organization thing. When you guys feel more comfortable with the raid, you can go wherever you want. But for this, subgroup 1 will go left, subgroup 2 will go right. Call out your boomers. A boomer will spawn on the right, then spawn on the left, and then spawn on the right again. Make sure you call those out to let your team or your subgroup know that the boomer's there and you need to focus them. Watch out for drones. 2 drones will kill you if they blow up on you. If you see a drone, shoot a drone. If you don't have the time to shoot it, roll away from it and mitigate that damage on you. Okay. Once the third boomer goes down on the right there, so it's 3 boomers, right, left, right. So once that third one goes down on the right, there will be a chopper that spawns at the back. And then 2 dogs will spawn at the front. Subgroup 1 will push up. Subgroup 2 will fall back to the helicopter and take out the ads and the dogs that are spawning. Okay.
Got it.
Cool. Let's go in, guys.
Order team is on standby to soften up the perimeter so you can get through.
Yeah, 1 left, 2
Be
right.
ready to move.
The first barrage is on its way.
I'm gonna miss you, Sifter.
All right.
I'm gonna miss picking you up over there, saving you.
Thanks, mate.
They've got some kind of active protection system intercepting our mortar rounds. Only a few got through.
Shit. You have to push through, Agent. This is our one shot of this place.
Hey, ready? They called me Nick. Ketamine and J-Beans are going.
Boomer right.
Boomer on the truck on the left.
Right's
On
done.
the left.
Hero, move out of the way, buddy.
Boomer right again.
Okay, so group 1 can start to push up a little
Lights
bit.
down.
Be careful.
Those drones, they're savage.
Dog.
Medic at back left.
Yep, dog spawns.
Helicopter coming in. A third person in the back, please. That's it. No drop placement, I thought he was going to. Yellow drone. Oh, that was close.
Ooh.
That was fun.
Yes,
It was. It was a good one. It was fun. I enjoy myself.
All dead, boss.
Cool. Let's move in. I'm gonna go get the bear, so please nobody enter the room. Just because this is near energy signature completion.
Nice.
Yeah, where's all that
I've never
stuff
seen
at?
readings like this. Looks like
G
it's coming
has a
from the
wonderful
terminal.
video on
Get
that.
in there and see what the source.
Bears.
A little, promotion, a little plug there. Once we get in, it's kind of hard to, there's a few parts where it's kind of hard to show you guys, honestly, because we have to sprint for a key or something like that. So, yeah, G's video is great. Just watch it.
Fair enough.
I learned by watching G's video as we did a raid. So, yeah. Alright, let's go in. Alright. Nero, Task Force, and Nova, come on, meet me at the front of the room over by the 45 turret. We'll get started over there. Come over here, Nero. Yeah, so guys, this is the Boomer room, right? First boss fight. Boomer is in my opinion, the hardest fight in the raid. It relies on two things, where most of the other fights just rely on one, right? So it relies, again, coordination and the amount of damage and control you can have over the situation. So, what we do to start this fight
Hey,
is
CK,
these
Ketri.
nodes right here, right, are invulnerability nodes. We start by taking these down using the turret. One person will be on each turret. Rambo will probably be on because he's got a ton of armor, ton of health, etc. He's gonna kite. Usually, if you have a shield guy, he's also a kiter guy. We'll talk about kiting here in a little bit, but he was gonna start. We take down the back node first. So back here, we take this one down first because once you start shooting, ads will spawn around the room. They spawn from the donut door and primarily from the 40 door. So we take down the back node first so that the rest of the team can have the opportunity to kill those ads before they get out of control, right? So there's about 2 to 3 that spawn, nothing crazy, but we want to be able to kill them, right? So we take the first one down first. They do take quite a few hits, but usually what I call one good pull of the trigger. It's just like the open world turrets where they will overheat, but if you bring it right to about where it's going to overheat, that node should be down. And then you let it completely cool off. Hopefully you haven't overheated it. You let it completely cool off, and then you do the same thing for this one here. Okay? We continue to kill the ads until they're dead. That goes for the same in the back too, right? So if you're on the 41 turret, you shoot the back one first and then the front one, okay? Because the ads will spawn on 43 and 44, okay? So once the ads go down, Boomer spawns from this doorway over here. One of us will take him. It'll probably be Rambo will probably be on the turret, so it'll be one of the rest of us. But one of them will take his attention, which means you just have his eye. If you have Boomer's eye, you'll notice it over the top right shoulder. of your character or underneath your name on the right-hand side in the list of the subgroups. So someone will come here, you'll shoot him a few times in the head. Don't crack his chest yet, okay? We're going to talk about his chest piece in a little bit. You'll see it glowing there. Don't hit it yet. He's already at full health. He can't get any more healed, right? So let him come to you. This person will bring him over here. When you get to about here, you'll dive this way, and that will face his back towards the 45 turret. The person on the turret will, as TJ will say, will start to shoot him in his big red backpack. He's just like the boomers he's just like the heavies in the real world where they have that red piece on their backpack that heals them. We're shooting that exact same thing. Okay, we shoot that with the turret. It takes a good amount of shots to get it to get him down, but you shoot him until he goes down to one knee. Please don't, if you can help it, don't overheat the gun. All right, he goes down to one knee. We'll say something like damage or he's down. When that happens, we all, as a team, turn and shoot him in the head. All right, it's very important that we do that. We can only take 2 bars of armor off of Boomer at a time, but we need to do those 2 bars of damage every single time he goes down to a knee. This is also a timed fight. If we don't do it fast enough, he starts breaking guns, and then we wipe, right? So we have to do 2 bars worth of damage. So it takes the whole team to turn and shoot him in the head to do that damage. All right? So we turn to do the damage. He stands back up. At that point, the entire team, besides the only person that doesn't move is the person with the eye. The entire team moves to the next turret, okay? Primarily, you're going to use this path here. So from the edge of this wooden barrier to the wall, you'll use this outside path, and you'll move as a team like a tidal wave, taking out everything in your wake. Any ad you see, you're focusing as a team, you're moving to the next turret, and then you're taking up positions around the turret. And continuing to shoot ads. Ad control is the number 1 thing that will wipe a raid. Improper ad control will wipe the raid every single time. Okay, so if we aren't shooting ads.
Spawn, I suggest a button. It's a cross, bro. Oh, cheers, Rambo. Cheers.
Not shooting, you're not doing something right. Okay, because there's ads all over the room at all times. They're going to be spawning from every one of these doors we see, so they need to be under control, okay? And they need to go down as fast as they can. When we move to this 41 turret, 2 people always need to be on the right-hand side of the turret. The reason for this is you're going to be protecting the turret guy, right? There's going to be ads down at the donut building, ads spawning out of the 40 door. We need 1 person here, and most likely someone like right up in here, or right up, like over here or something, right? We need 2 people protecting his right side at all times. When you're on the turret, you are vulnerable. All you can do is stand here on the turret and shoot. And it also blocks your peripheral vision, so you can't see what's around you. That's why it relies on the team to protect him. So we bring Boomer around, right? We bring Boomer in front of the turret, faces back to the turret, we shoot him in the backpack again. Alright? He goes down to one knee, we shoot him in the head, and then, he stands back up, rinse and repeat. When he stands back up, the person on the turret needs to continue to shoot him in the back. So I'm on the turret, right? I've shot him, he's down at one knee. As soon as you see him flinch to stand back up, you start laying into his backpack again until A, you overheat the gun, or B, he disrupts the gun. Every time he stands up, he sends a disruption grenade to the gun, to the turret, which is why we have to rotate from turret to turret. It puts this gun down for, I think, 20 seconds or 15 seconds or something like that. So you have to move to the next gun. All right? And like I said, this is a timed event, so we have to do it quickly. So when that one gets disrupted, he stands back up, we all move to the next turret again, taking the exterior path from the wooden barricade thing over to the wall, okay? As we move, people will be spawning from the 43 door, people will be spawning from the 44 door. Again, tidal wave, they go down. We're all shooting the same people, we all move together as a team, and we all need to take care of the ads. When someone is on the 45
turret. Someone is always, again, on the right-hand side. We have one person here. Don't get too close to the 44 door. You can get in trouble, right? And we need to be grouped as a team. So one person here at all times, essentially. And then we'll need at least one person kind of focusing the burger area, right? And maybe right here, or kind of floating into the room a bit. Maybe you're even as far as up here, and you're shooting into the donut area, because they'll take cover behind those booths and the counter. And those guys will need to go down as well. And if you're shooting them from here, and we have a couple more people out in the area out here, we can really kick them out of cover and get them down quickly. Okay. So we bring them down to 45, we all take up positions, we put them down to one knee, we shoot him in the head again. It's rinse and repeat, alright? But it has to be done quickly, it has to be done efficiently. If we don't do that, it's probably a wipe, okay? So, any questions so far? No. Okay. So, the other mechanic we need to be aware of is the computers, right? If this is on a timed rotation or a time thing, I'm not really exactly sure what the time is, but if we time it correctly, when we get to the 41 turret and we put him down to one knee, as soon as he stands back up, we'll hear a siren, and you hear a bunch of us say computers, and what we're trying to notify everyone is that these nodes, these invulnerability nodes, are about to come back up. So what will happen is we'll say computers, and we'll look on these screens here. There's one on each pillar, right? We'll look at the screen, and there'll be 4 quadrants, and they'll have Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta, one, in each quadrant. The quadrant that is lit up blue correlates to a computer on the interior of here that we have to activate. If it's lit up blue, that one has to be interacted with here. So if Alpha is lit up, Alpha needs to be touched. It's kind of similar to how you would do the satellites in Space Administration, where you have to come over and hold the square button for a while, right? It's not as long as the satellites, but it's the same principle, okay? You can't just come over and touch it and run away, right? You have to come over, hold it, make sure it completes the animation, okay? When we get to half health on Boomer, 2 computers will need to be touched. When we get to 3/4 health, 3 computers, and when he's just about dead, all 4 computers will need to be activated. Okay? If we fail to do this, the nodes come back up, and we can't kill ads. A lot of times, this is going to result in a wipe because of what we just stated. Improper ad control is the number 1 cause for a wipe, right? If we can't kill the ads, obviously it's improper ad control, right? So you have to make sure these nodes stay down. So when we say computers, it is imperative that these computers are being correlated to and activated. So if you hear us say Alpha, someone's going to say, I got Alpha. And that obviously signifies to the rest of the team that it's being taken care of. All right? We typically do not assign people roles for this, because what happens, or what can happen, is say, G he's supposed to be taking care of C, right? And Rambo is supposed to be taking care of Alpha. Well, they spend a lot of time down, so they're down, right? And of course, it's that time around. At that time, they're down, and everyone thinks that G and Rambo got it, and they don't, because they're down. All right, and we haven't realized that because it's the heat of the moment. They have to be done quickly. Okay, so as soon as those computers up, you have to say it's Alpha, and someone has to say, I got it. I got Alpha. All right. Yes, Nero. We start at 45 and we work our way around to 41. Yeah, and then 41 to 45 and repeat. All right. Any questions about that?
No, it's cool.
Great. Last mechanic really is his chest piece. Second to last one. We're going to talk about his chest piece, then we're going to talk about kiting. So the chest piece is there's a square on his chest. It's a red rectangle. When he first spawns, you'll see it will be glowing green, right? That is his activated healing mechanism, right? So when he comes in and you bring him in front of the 45 and you dive away, you're going to turn and shoot him in the chest. What that does is it deactivates this healing mechanism, but it also staggers him. So it stops him right in front of the turret, and then that turret person has a nice, clear picture of his back and can really do some good damage to him. And then once we get him down, we put him up, right? He's going to try to heal every time he gets up from a damage phase, right? It's not going to be, might not be immediately, but it'll be soon after. So each time, you know, it's typically the person kiting's responsibility to take care of the chest, because if someone else is shooting and maybe they get one too many shots on his shoulder or his arm or wherever it might be, right? That the attention of Boomer can be shifted to that person, and we want to keep Boomer's attention on one or two people this entire fight. Remember, controlling of ads, controlling of Boomer, controlling the situation, right? So we want to keep his attention on two people. So it's typically the responsibility of the kiter to get his chest down. Now that doesn't mean the rest of the team can't help and say, hey, his chest, get his chest, right? But it's typically the responsibility of the kiter. So when you see his chest start to glow yellow, that means that it's about to activate. And when it's glowing green, it's activated and he is being actively healed. We want to keep this down at all times. We do not want this to activate, because if it does, so say we've just done our 2 bars, right? And it goes back up and he's able to heal another whole bar. It's very quick. That'll happen. All right? We've just kicked ourselves in the butt because we just lost all the progress we made, right? This is a timed fight. If we don't get 2 bars and we keep those 2 bars off, we probably wipe. Okay? If he destroys a turret, that means that we are getting very close to failing. All right? So if he destroys a turret, that's the game's way of saying to us, hey, hurry it up. All right? If we haven't gotten past half health, or we aren't at least down to 2 armor bars by the time he destroys that turret, one of the turrets, most likely it's going to be a wipe. Okay? Because he destroys that second turret very soon after. So that's our signal to hurry it up, or you're not going to make it. All right? And to deactivate the chest, you just turn and shoot him in the chest. It's not a big deal. But you just got to make sure it stays down. Any questions about that?
No.
Okay. All right. Last thing is kiting Boomer. Rambo, do you want to be my Boomer? Rambo, did you go AFK?
He's fell asleep.
Probably did. Gee, would you like to be my Boomer?
Yeah?
Alright, so you want to be a spawning Boomer through the room there?
Breaking the door down now. Bish bash boosh.
That's the wrong door. That's the wrong door.
My dad, but this one.
Okay.
I've never been a boomer before. Right. Okay, I'm boomer.
So he's going to crash through, right? So we're going to just kind of go over the kiting, right? So I'm going to kind of backpedal, right? I'm going to get his attention by shooting him in the head. He's going to come. He's going to start sprinting at me a little bit, right? I'm going to stand right about here. And then when he gets right there, I dive away. When he gets close to me, he's going to stop and try to melee me, right? That'll stop him in his tracks. He's now his back towards the turret. He's being shot in the back, right? Once he's going to go down to a knee, and we turn and shoot him in the head.
I've
right?
got the emote.
Oh no.
I've lost the emote.
Oh no.
It goes on quicker than this. There we go. No, wrong one. Well, I've got too many emotes on this game. There we go. Oh,
that's the wrong one.
Oh god, control's broken and it goes left.
So he goes down to one knee. We're gonna pretend that was. All right, so he goes down to one knee. We all turn. We all shoot him in the head, right? What most likely he's gonna get the person on the turret on this first one is gonna get the attention if we didn't have to switch already. Okay, so that person on the turret gets off the turret, and to kite Boomer, the worst thing you can do is he throws the grenade. Nicely done. Nicely done. The worst thing you can do is just, as the kiter, as the person with the attention, is just turn around and start sprinting to the next turret, okay? You want to stay about 10, 15 yards, so about this far away from Boomer, okay? You don't want to get too much further away from Boomer than this, because what will happen, so say I'm kiting. I have the eye, and I just turned and sprinted away. Right. Boomer's gonna kind of try to follow me, but what boomers do, see where G is right now? He's gonna take the path of least resistance, which is right through the middle. We want to keep him out of the middle at all times. If he goes into the middle, and we're currently, deactivating computers or hitting the computers to keep the nodes down, what Boomer will do is he'll stop right behind the person activating that computer and melee and take him down. Okay? And then he'll just be like, okay, that person's dead, back to who I was targeting before. Okay? And it's probably one of the worst things you can do, because then most likely the nodes go back up, and then we're kind of in a bad place. So we want to stay no more than 10 to 15 yards or so away. If he gets too close, all right, if he gets too close to you, all you have to do is stop and then dive away. You can see how much room I just put in between me and Boomer. If he gets too close, just dive. All right. So he stops. He's gonna melee. You dive away again, right? So just keep doing that if he gets too close. Once we get him around to the turret, so I'm bringing him around. Someone says I'm on the turret. Great, I'm on the turret. So we're gonna bring him around. Once he gets to this pillar, and this goes for the 45 side as well, the turret can now see him. Okay, we call this awkward corner because it's awkward to shoot around the pillar. But the turret can start shooting at this point. So that's when typically I will say, okay, I'm here, and then I'm going to stop running right about here, right about where I am right now. Boomer will come along. Boomer's going to come along. There we go. Boomer's going to come along. He's going to stop there, try to melee me. I'm going to dive away. This is going to stop him in his tracks right there. It'll be perfect for the turret to target him in the back. If he doesn't go down quick enough, and he's about to charge at you again, run towards him, make him stop again, and dive away again. We want to keep him no further than this line here, the center of this circle. We want to keep him no further away from the turret than this circle right here where I'm standing right now. The reason for that is if he gets too far away, that piece of red on his backpack gets very hard to see real quick. So we want to keep him no further than this. So that's why when we get to this pillar, you start stopping him, right? So that the guy has access to his backpack. So again, if he gets too close, you dive away. If he still hasn't gone down, you charge at him, make him stop again, dive away again, and then come back to him, dive away again. Keep him, he's going to gain a few steps every time because he's going to start running at you. So you got to keep coming at him and diving away to keep him in front of the turret so he doesn't get further than this spot here. Okay? Any questions about that?
No, good, thank you.
Yes. Yes, Psycho, we're going to take him to turret town. All right. We're going to get started then. If there's no other questions, we can get started. Did I cover everything? Did I forget anything, anybody? Rambo G?
I think you nailed it.
That's it.
Okay.
I think you're good.
All right. So where TJ is right now, that's a really good starting point there. If one is like task force, if you want to jump on 41 turret, Rambo's going to take 45 turret. I'll take Boomer as he comes out the gate, and then Sifter's over there.
No, but you can have that spot on the other side where you're at. It's a good starting point.
Nero, come back here with me. We can have a couple people start in the middle. So I can start here. You can start over there. You know what I mean? And then one person needs to cover Rambo's right. So someone needs to be here.
I got Rambo's right.
Rambo is.
Yeah.
Yep. So those
If I
are
get
starting
hit once,
positions.
G,
I'm letting you
I'll
die.
murder you.
Not really.
Dan, we are full right now. So, hey, Arm. Where are you, Psycho? I don't know where you are. I think you're probably home, I'm assuming. All right. So to start the fight off, guys, you're just going to do a countdown, task force and Rambo, and then you're going to start shooting the nodes. And so be it. We'll walk you guys through as we go. We'll try to make out calls to help you guys out, all right?
Cool.
Right, you ready, mate?
Yeah, ready.
Right, back one first. Ready and go.
Yep.
Seems to be some kind of high-tech defensive system. See if you can put it out of commission.
45's down.
Nodes at 41 down.
Nice work.
Nice. So, task force, you're gonna come up here and join the team. Okay. Just keep killing ads. Sifter.
Oh, you
I'm
see
mucking
that,
it.
right?
Sifter, you got a booster hive on, mate. Is that
Oh,
supposed to
no,
be the
right.
case?
I didn't. No, I didn't switch
Oh.
on.
Wasn't Rambo.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Shut up, G.
Thank you, task force.
No worries.
Gee, I was
Outside
just
the
about
eye.
to say how much I like this spot over here on 40.
It's really good, isn't it? Is that...
Yeah, bring him
kinda.
around. I
You
dive
see the
away.
whole room pretty much.
Frick. Can't get his chest.
Good
Keep
for
hitting his
using
arm.
a rifle.
Hmm.
He's
Oh,
down.
he's down. He's down. Everybody shoot him. Alright, good damage. Rambo's got
Picked up his
the
eye.
thing. So I'm gonna go for gun. Everybody, we're moving to the 41 turret.
Get that shotgunner coming out of Burger, please.
Yep. Task force is on the gun.
He's down.
Ready to go.
Right, here he comes towards turret. Someone on that turret, please.
Yeah.
Yep.
On it.
Task force is there. Everybody get to the turret.
Right, there he is. His chest is up, guys.
Chest is down. He's down.
Okay,
Down,
he's
down.
down. Damage.
Shoot him.
Computers.
Bravo. Bravo.
Bravo.
Laptop,
Laptop
Bravo.
with Bravo, yeah.
Task force, you've got his eye, mate.
Nova's got it, Nova's got it.
I got Bravo.
Well, I'm out of ammo. How'd that happen?
Bravo's down.
Task force
Alright,
bringing around
add
to
it.
45.
There's an ad at 43.
I'm on the 43 ad. I just can't get close because of
Chest
this.
plate,
somebody on
chest plate,
turret.
I'm down.
I've got his eye. Someone just drop a 45, please.
I'm going.
I can't get his chest to save my
Have
life.
a chest.
I've lost his eye. He's back on you,
I've got
task
it.
force.
Yeah, I've got him.
Oh, that's it. Hold him at the front there.
His eyes on me.
Just stay there, Sexton. You can keep shooting him.
Weird.
I could
Drop
swap.
the gun, Sifter.
I've just got it.
I've got it. I'm on there. My right hand side, G, please.
Chest.
Yeah, I forgot
Medic
I
at
was meant to be
44.
doing
Medic
that.
at 44.
I'm down. I was getting
Yeah, that
pushed.
was my bad.
Eyes on me
I
still.
forgot I was looking after you on the right there. Told you I was gonna let you die. They're clear now.
I've got no hive.
Nova's got the eye.
Computers.
Bravo.
Bravo, I'm here.
Who's got the eye? Sifter.
Got it.
And bring him to Rambo.
He's
He's
down.
down.
No, I've lost it.
I've got the eye, and he's like,
We'll,
got me, my bad.
messy.
I picked him up. Someone else jump on 41 turret,
Thank
please.
you.
On it.
Oh, shit. Oh, I had the eye now. Damn it. Alright.
He is mucking around like a trooper today.
Mhm.
Got him again. There you go.
Down.
That's it, he's
He's
down.
down.
Thank you.
He's down.
I've got the eye.
Okay, I'm going to run to the next turret. There's a lot of ads at 45. So we need
Start
clear.
taking him around to 45 task force, that's it, and just watch back for his chest.
Chest is down.
Nice.
Nice job.
I'm ready on turret.
Right, I'm watching your
45.
back this time, Rambo.
Doing it.
Computers.
Alpha Bravo. Alpha and
I got
Bravo.
Bravo.
Okay. I'm
Nova's
on
got
Bravo.
I've got Alpha.
I got Bravo.
Moving around a bit more. There we
There you go.
go.
On
Nero.
Alpha.
Nero, you on that computer? Right.
Alpha. Somebody
on
get
it, I'm on
Alpha.
I'm on it.
He's got it.
It's
Damage.
Down.
Just down.
Oh, I'm getting hit.
Right, donut.
Stay there. Stay there. I've got his eye. Someone get to 41, please.
Yeah. Oh, I need to.
He's
I'm on
coming
the
to
gun.
the turret.
I'm on the gun. 43. There's ads at 43.
He's stopped there, Strudel, for you. His chest is up. He's going down.
I need a
Chest
hive at
down.
computer B if you can make it.
I got you, Ted.
Thank you.
He's
He's
down.
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 Whoa.
Yeah, lots of ads.
I've lost him, so I'm down.
I have the
Shoot,
eye. I'm
shoot
gonna
on
come back.
me.
Yep. Yeah.
Watch out, TJ. It's right on your note.
Nova's down.
All right, everybody work around. Work
I've
around.
So
got ads on me on the
I've
turret.
still got his eye. It's all except Alpha.
I'm on Bravo.
He's destroying.
Come on.
He's destroying
I'm-
45.
Come on, Delta. Somebody on Charlie.
No one at the minute. I'm going to it. I'm late on it. 'Cause I had to do Bravo
I'm there.
first.
I'm there.
I've got the
We
eye.
never got it.
Alright, this might be alright.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good on 41.
Shotgunner
I'll
headed
bring
to
him round. I'll bring him round.
potato sifter.
Loads of
Behind you,
ads.
Sifter.
I'll see him. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Alright, let's wipe it.
we wipe it?
Let's wipe it. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, sure, I can keep Boomer if you want to get reses.
Wait, there's only two.
Yeah, but the ads are done. Like, if we get reses, I've got Boomer. Like, Sifter, do you want to get reses? Ah, they're out now, they've spawned again. We're good. That's right.
Not too bad though.
Not too bad.
A little messy, but. I said this is the hardest fight, so.
For me, this fight is all about speed, getting him around as soon as you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The more you dawdle and the more you lose out, the harder it gets.
Yep.
A lot of people work off the theory of you got 7 minutes before he starts destroying guns. Is that about right?
I mean, if you can get him down at every turret on the rotation, you should be able to do it before he destroys a turret. It's when you missed one rotation that he starts to destroy. He'll destroy the first one by the end.
Yeah.
That's when
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the time is, but it's just do it
maybe
as
we'll
fast as
time
you
it.
possibly can.
Yeah. You need to get 2 armor bars every rotation until he goes down.
Got you.
Without healing. So.
that's why it's so important to get his chest down as soon as it comes up. Because any extra rotations that are added in,
More time with
he's liable
ads.
to start destroying turrets and more ads, etc.
Yeah.
Right, is
41
41
ready?
ready? Okay,
Yeah,
let's
41
go,
ready.
mate. Go.
Seems to be some kind of high
God, I
tech
don't see anything.
See if you can put it out of commission.
Thank God you finally admitted it.
No.
Yeah.
Jeez.
41 down.
Nice one.
Oh, 1 out of 40 again.
Booms, booms.
Take the eye, yep. Take the eye.
Alright. Get the oil off me.
Got it.
Oh, sorry, TJ.
Oh no, you're fine.
Door 40.
Oh, Shifter,
He's
he,
on me.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's
ran
on
right
me.
by, yeah. Shoot him in the chest.
Right, Rambo's on you.
Rambo
Rambo's
switch to me. Oh, watch out. Shotgunner right there.
He's
Oh,
down.
he's down, he's down.
When we put on the turret, there's no need to like panic. You've got time. If he's focused you, you've got time to take him down. You don't have to worry about jumping off straight away. I've got his eye.
TJ, you got?
Purple shotgunner out of bird.
Yeah,
it's all
yeah,
one
I'm
initiative.
getting
He's done.
Alright, task force,
Here he
jump on the
comes.
gun.
Yeah.
41
Got
please.
it. Sorry,
the corner.
ads at 44.
Chest is up. Chest is down.
Shove him.
Down quickly.
Computer.
Delta.
It's Delta, Delta.
On it.
I've still got his eye. He's coming fast to 45.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
take the
watch
gun
it
at
out,
45.
His chest is up. Needs work.
Shifter, yep, that guy right there.
Chest is
Nice,
down.
nice.
Down.
Down.
I've still got the eye.
Coming out of 40 door.
Task force, run straight for 41, mate. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
got
ads. You just keep being like the rotational turret guy.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, balls. I'm down. He's probably going to go for you, task force.
His chest is down. Oh, now his chest is
Got it.
down.
Yep, yep. I'm trying to, like, gain some attention here.
He's
There,
down.
Nice,
down.
juice.
Nice work, mate. That's it. So you can, You can go away about being focused if you're on there. You can still get him down.
I've got the eye. I've got the eye.
All except Delta. All except
All
Delta.
except Delta.
I'm an Alpha.
Right.
Oh, I just got blinded. I can't see where I'm going. I was
Chest.
gonna go get a.
Chest
Anyone
is
on
down.
Charlie?
Chest is down.
No one on Charlie?
I'm gonna be too late again, yeah, to back up.
Oh, I'm gonna grab these ones at 41 then.
Oh,
A lot of ads around 45.
Yep.
A lot of ads.
shotgunner
I'm
right
down.
out in the middle
I've got my
behind G. Shotgunner at B at Bravo.
I've managed to overheat the gun. Someone else jump on 45.
I'll switch.
please.
I'll switch.
Chest down.
Thanks for the pickup, G.
Alright.
He's
Damage.
down.
Yeah.
Damage on him. Nice work, task force. I've still got his eye. Someone else,
Yep.
you jump for 41 again.
I'll
Yeah,
go
no,
down.
I'll hold up a little bit.
Hold on, this node ain't down. Give me 1 second.
Oh no, yeah, get that down.
You got it, Sifty, yeah?
Down. Yeah, I'm on it.
With his chest down.
Chest is down.
He's
down,
down.
he's down.
Nice work.
Damage.
Do one more rotation after this. I don't think this is enough.
Yep.
Anyone can drop
Oh,
me a hive,
I'm
I'd
down.
appreciate
Hive
it.
down.
Yep.
Alright, he's on me.
Alright, move to the
he's
next
going to
turret.
destroy turret.
Clear gun.
Every
Okay,
laptop,
okay.
every laptop.
Move.
I'm on
Move.
Uh,
Every
Get
Charlie.
the laptops.
I'll take Alpha.
Alpha.
What's the
Not
Bravo?
Bravo.
Charlie. Yep, we should be good. Rambo's on the
Task
gun.
force is on you, mate.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down.
Sniper
Clear
at,
ad. Keep
Eyes
clearing
on,
ad.
it's
eyes,
a sniper.
eyes on me.
There
Chest,
is
chest,
two.
Oh,
chest.
why did the
Many
nose
ads,
go up? Did he break that other gun?
We need s-
Got his. No, certainly immune. Nice.
Checking out.
Get him down. Can you get him down?
I've had to break the node, mate. I've got be careful on the gun.
We got him, we got him, we got it. 2 ads to Rambo's right.
He's
Down.
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 Take him out.
Finish
Get
him
him.
off.
Nice.
Good work, guys.
Nice
Nice
work,
clear those
nice work.
ads.
System was just a prototype. Head to the hangar and see if you can dig up cargo manifests. We need to know what's Black Tusk's
Nicely
rocket.
done, everyone.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not still looking for Super 90s, are you, TJ?
Oh man, no.
That damage buff it could be the way to go.
You want to have a look at this one now? It's
Shotgun
pretty
any raid.
sick.
Guys, there's a decent M60 if anybody wants one.
So obviously you want to load up the PS4. So definitely.
Oh.
Nice.
Not a bad black market M60, yeah.
Alright, so this next room, everybody, is where your first key is going to be. You essentially just have to do a simultaneous button push. So once you guys get in here, find Strudel. Cool. Alright, so the first switch you need to go for is in this room here. So you break that lock. Come in here, there's a switch in here. One of you guys will come in here, and then one of you will need to be out here, where Rambo is. Okay. So these are the 2 switches. You see it says interact right now. When the switch is pulled on the inside of that room, it'll say push button instead of interact. So what you guys will do is do a countdown. You say, alright, I'm on the switch, pulling switch now, and then at that point you pull the switch. This person holds the button. This is exactly the same thing like before. Like the Space Administration satellites, you have to press and hold it. I have a pulse on, so I'm going to take care of the drones that are going to spawn, but if they wouldn't spawn, you just shoot them with your gun and keep this guy on the button protected. So Rambo, you want to let Task Force do that one? You can see it's right there.
Nova's on the switch.
Yep, perfect. Alright.
Okay, I'm ready.
Guys.
Alright, pulling the switch now.
Pushing.
Switch is pulled.
Done.
Cool.
Drones.
Yep, doing it. So your first key is in here, guys. If you haven't rated yet today, it's right in there. Right where I am now. TJ, I can actually throw the BTSU buttons on.
Okay.
Yeah. That way you don't have to sacrifice your damage. Alright, so this next fight, guys, is the Weasel fight. I'm just gonna get bears. Nero, you got your key in there, I'm assuming, out of that box. Yep, cool. Thanks, man.
Any build changes for us, or?
Yep, we're gonna talk about that 1 second. Let me just get these bears here.
Patch into that terminal and see what we can find.
I'm just gonna ask a stupid question, Strudel. I know I still gotta watch G's video, but what do the bears do?
Bears just get you guys an accommodation. The blueberry bear merit.
Try my weasel build for the first time. Threw this together. Pure headshot damage, just use a hit my heads.
Nice.
You can't headshots though, mate.
Thanks, Rambo.
You're welcome. What's your support team?
Okay, so this fight, so Boomer was, coordination and damage, right? This fight is all about pure damage, okay? Literally, we just need to, it's about how fast you can get them down. That's all it is, okay? So what we do, so I just put BTSU gloves on. So I'm going to overcharge, right? We're going to do the commendation here, which is where you kill Weasel while one of his lieutenants is still alive. All right, so 7 of us are going to go on the B side, and then Rambo is going to go on the A side because he has the shield. He's going to be tanking Dizzy for us. And everyone essentially needs to change whatever heal they have over to the
Scanner.
Scanner pulse. Scanner pulse. Thank you.
Right.
Right, and then if your hive is not on cooldown, which task force, if you wouldn't mind putting a stinger hive on, not stinger, sorry, a booster hive on.
Booster.
Yeah, yep. It looks like everyone else's is on cooldown, so we'll have to just do with the one. Well, I guess mine isn't on cooldown. So what's going to happen here, guys? It's pretty straightforward. I'm just making sure I have the right mods on. Repair charges. No, I need stim charges. I have 32 stim charges. Oh boy, I've never done a 6-tier booster hive. Okay, so what's going to happen here, guys, is we're going to all go down on the B side. I'm going to hit the button right now because it's much easier to tell you about this fight in the room than it is up here. Make sure you grab your ammo. Make sure you have a rifle on, and come right down the shoot here.
Hostile radio intercepted.
The division are on site. Do not, repeat, do not let them touch that blade.
Anything they want to protect.
All right. So as we said before, right?
Check out that plane.
Come to me, guys. Yeah, when you get in.
Oh, you nicked my spot, man.
Take it, Sifter, take
Rambo,
it.
as we said before, Rambo is on that side, right? So he's our one guy. He's going to kite Dizzy for us. So what's going to happen is everyone stacks up like you can see the guys doing right now. Everyone stacks up around the room and in this room back here with TJ, right? So you three will stack up in the room here with TJ because we already have a couple more people out there. But Ricochet is going to drop in from this window here. Simultaneously, on the other side of the plane, Dizzy will drop down on Rambo's side, right? We start this fight by activating the computer. Rambo cannot see which computer it is, so I have to tell Rambo it's in the back, right? We hit the computer. It's again, you have to hold square for half a millisecond, right? Ricochet drops down from the window. Dizzy drops down on the other side. We bring we bring Ricochet down to 1 armor bar, and then we stop shooting. This is vital because what will happen is Rambo and myself will switch the gases. The computer will then be on Rambo's side. Rambo will say it's in the front, and then we'll say ready, go. We need to switch it when he's at 1 bar because what we want to do is we want to affect Dizzy with the orange gas, and we'll talk about the gases here in a second. We want to affect Dizzy with the orange gas. We will then kill Ricochet. The plane here will lift up. You see these, big straps here. The middle of this plane will lift up. Rambo will kite Dizzy through the opening that is made by the plane lifting up. We will take shots at Dizzy, but not kill him. Okay? We need to make sure we leave him alive. Once, about 20 seconds after the plane lifts up, or after we switch the gases, really, Weasel will present himself in the opening that the plane makes. We will then switch to Weasel. We will kill Weasel. At the time we see Weasel present himself, I will make the call, say hives out. That means if you're using a booster hive, you drop your hive down. And then I will make the call of pulse. What I will do is I'm wearing the BTSU gloves. I'm going to deconstruct my hive, overcharge everybody. Everybody will pulse, right? Which then stacks that invulnerable. What's it called? The
damage
weak
bonus.
point exploit. Yeah, the weak point exploit, right? Is that what it, or something like that? I'm gonna find out. Hold on.
That just gives you extra damage.
Yeah. Well, it's called weakness exploit. You and your allies' damage is amplified by 15%
To pulse targets. Yeah.
Right? So that stacks. So that means everyone's going to be stacking 15% damage on all the pulse targets we pulse. Okay? So everyone's overcharged, everyone pulses, that stacks that 15%. So 15 times 8 is some math I can't do in my head, but it's a lot. Okay? So that will allow us to bring Weasel down very quickly, and then we move back to Dizzy and kill Dizzy. Okay? So we bring Ricochet to 1 bar, we switch the gases, we kill Ricochet, plane lifts up, Rambo kites Dizzy through the opening. When we shoot him until we can see Weasel, we switch to Weasel, we overcharge, we pulse, we kill Weasel, we kill Dizzy. Okay, that's how this is going to go. Now, the only thing, we're talking about the gases, the only other really mechanic in this raid, right, or in this fight, is the gases, all right? So when we first start the fight, we're going to see an orange gas or a yellow gas down on this side. In the yellow gas, you're allowed to do normal damage to the enemies that are affected in that gas area, right? When you're in the purple gas, the longer you're in the purple gas, the lower the amount of damage you're going to do. So in the beginning of the purple gas, we're going to do relatively normal damage. But the longer we're in it, the closer we get to that 20-second mark, we're going to be doing less and less damage. That's why we switch the gases, because we want Dizzy to be affected by the yellow gas or orange gas for as long as possible while we can see him. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If the orange gas will go to that side, it'll switch. Orange gas goes to that side, we get the purple gas, we kill Ricochet in the first few moments of the purple gas while we're doing normal damage with our weapons. And then the plane lifts up, Dizzy's affected by the yellow gas, we take as many shots as we can on him until we see Weasel. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Any questions? I mean, that's really it. This is pretty straightforward.
Just one, and it's more of a forward TU10 update. Obviously, just recently reading the notes about what they're going to do to the BTSU gloves with regards to the donating of a hive. It doesn't work for everybody unless you're tier 6. Is there any thoughts that you guys have got as to how we can mitigate that now?
Exactly
the
same.
I am tier 6.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. I mean, I'm tier 6 right now. So I believe, if I'm reading the notes correctly, I believe it would still work. But I guess that's to be seen, right? So I'm tier 6, so it would still overcharge everybody.
Got you.
But if I'm reading that correctly. But if you're not, I mean, we've done this the same exact way without an overcharge.
Yeah.
You don't need the overcharge. It just makes it a lot easier. Okay, Rambo is still going to kite Dizzy into the room. You're still going to take shots at him. When you see Weasel, you're still going to switch to Weasel and kill Weasel. Okay, it's all about having high damage, right? These overcharges and the pulse just allow you to do more damage. That's why everyone has a rifle on, and that's why everyone's running a damage, except for me, who's doing the overcharge, and Rambo, who is doing the kiting. Everybody else is as high damage as you possibly can get, especially like G was saying, high headshot damage, high crit damage.
Yeah, you have two options, like your normal crit chance, crit damage builds work treat. If you've got 8 people like that, even without our overcharge, this room's really easy when you get the hang of it. But if you wanna, if you don't want to go crit chance, crit damage, the build I've thrown on, never use this, but CK rates it highly. It's just like, it's got 370% headshot damage on my White Death. It's got 350 just short on my Nemesis with 100% damage fully charged, and if you stack it onto headshot, it's probably better than a crit chance damage build. But either way, as long as you've got a real high headshot damage sniper build or high crit chance damage build, this room is quite easy without the overcharge. It's a bit harder to go Weasel first, like we're going to do now, because you guys always do Weasel first, don't you? We'd normally do Dizzy, then Weasel, to make it easier. But yeah, it's good.
For commendation hunters.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys also have a guy dedicated for the snipers, or do you just let people to do it on the fly?
On the fly, really. Typically, if we do this properly, there's only one sniper to worry about. So what'll happen is we get Ricochet down to 1 armor bar, right? And there's a sniper up in that room up there. You know, while we're waiting to switch the gases and for the kill call, everyone just focuses on that sniper and takes her down real quick.
Yeah.
Right? And then that sniper won't shoot Rambo in the back. And that's really the only sniper you're going to worry about after that. Because everyone, once Ricochet goes down, if you're out in this room, you're vulnerable. So everyone falls back into this room back here. If you can help it, you take cover back here. Not necessarily up here. Okay, once you get more experienced, you can come this far. Because what happens is by coming up here or coming up over here, you're making yourself vulnerable to that sniper. That sniper can see you.
Yeah.
Right? So you fall back further back into the room, and that way the sniper can't see you. The sniper is forced to jump out of the window, and then what they're always going to do is make their way into the back of the room over by where Rambo is, and or over in the back of the corners on our side, right? And then it's not really necessary. Again, you should be doing this relatively quickly and not have to worry about the ads. The only time you need to worry about the ads is when the ad is in the room with us. If there is an ad in here, they can quickly wipe the entire team, or at least 3 to 4 members of the team, which, depending on how far we are along, might be a wipe. Okay?
Yep.
So if someone sees an ad in the room, target that ad and call it out. Ad in the room, because then a couple of us will switch over, kill that ad, and then right back to whichever boss we're targeting at that time.
Got you.
Okay. Anything else?
The only question I've got is, obviously, I mean, it sounds straightforward enough what Rambo's doing across the other side, but he's literally just holding him there and then bringing him on once Ricochet's been taken care of.
So once Rambo hits the and correct me if I'm wrong, Rambo, but this is, I think, how Jump does it. So once we hit the button, Rambo's going to proc his shield and give us armor. Now, he's either going to stand there and take it because he's got a big shield, or he'll jump in the cover, whichever he prefers.
I'll stand there and take it from a man.
Exactly. He takes it like man. Exactly. So he's going to stand there and take it. He's going to proc armor, and then he's just going to wait for that, that call, or Rambo, where is it? Rambo's going to watch the health bars as well, and we'll just know what we do is when he gets to 3 health bars, Rambo says, it's in the middle, and then I'll go, okay, and then once it gets to 1, we switch it. In a perfect world, right? Yeah. So if you hear us say stop shooting, that means that you guys are ahead of us and we need you to stop because we're a second behind. And that's when you turn your focus onto that sniper and kill him.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Let's take up positions then and fall back into the room a little bit. Someone can be here with Sifter. Someone could be back here if they want. Just gotta make sure you fall back, all right? Are you ready, G? Are you ordering food?
Ordering food, I'm 2 seconds away. So good timings. I'm just paying.
What we having?
I've gone.
You don't want to let one of them push the button?
We can. You can?
Yeah.
Sure. Any takers?
I'll do it. Task Force will do it. I'm familiar with doing it anyway, so it's cool.
Oh, well, if you're familiar, let's let Nova
Yeah,
do it.
let somebody else do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, let Nova do it, yeah. Alright, so Nova, what we're going to do is, so obviously we're going to tell Rambo it's in the back, right? But then all you got to do, don't shoot Ricochet when he comes out, because you're going to automatically take the eye as soon as you hit that button from Ricochet. So all you need to do is fall back, get into cover here. It's going to look like the grenades he's firing are going to hit you, but what happens is they hit the top, this engine of the plane, and they land right about here, and they don't hit you, okay? So just take cover here, and I'll kind of kite along. I'll kind of move along with you because I'm not going to do any damage anyways. So don't shoot Ricochet though, because we want the rest of us to take the eye off of you. Okay. So just hit the button, come back here, and then we'll follow Rambo's instructions. Okay?
Wait for me, my call.
Oh,
no,
hold
when
on.
we're ready, do press that.
Okay, he pressed it. So it's okay. We just got to do it simultaneously. So now it's on Rambo's side. So Rambo's going to do a short countdown for you, okay, and tell you where.
I've moved it back so we can do it properly.
Oh, okay, great, perfect.
Hold on a minute, guys. I'd like to know what G's ordering.
Nova, hang on a sec, Nova, and the ready, mate, for the buttons, I'll basically be calling ready and go. There'll be no countdown because
Booster
we'll
hive,
speed, so
Nero.
we'll get shot otherwise.
Nice fat bacon cheese burger with fries and hot chicken wings. Sifter.
Nice. That sounds delicious. Nero, yeah, you can switch to the booster hive if you want, but you can stay with the reviver hive too. It's not. We should have enough booster hives, so I think we.
I've got booster. When I come back there with my shield, I'll be throwing a booster hive into your room as well.
Yeah, I've got one as well. So,
so the one that we need to push is the back one, right?
No, it's the one that's lit up green. So it's this one here.
Alright.
Which one is it? I can't see.
Front.
It's the front one.
Okay. Right. So I'll call it when we're ready, Nova.
Alright.
Ready? Let's do it.
You guys ready over there?
Aye.
Yep.
All set.
Okay. Ready and go. Excellent.
Alright. Alright, there he is. Let's shoot him. Nova, don't shoot him.
Alright, Nova, it's going to be in the middle when we're ready, Nova.
Alright, start getting ready.
Stop shooting.
We're there.
Right, come to the middle.
Stop.
Yep.
Ready and go. There we go.
Alright, now kill him. Kill him.
You're not wrong about missing the headshots, Rambo.
There we go. Nicely done.
Strudel, you give a call for a pulse.
Yep, I will. Yep. Everybody fall back. Nicely done. We're shooting Dizzy. We're shooting Dizzy. Shooting Dizzy. Keep shooting him.
Oh my god, I am.
Keep more damage.
Weasel's in sight.
Yep. Calling out the hive. Hive's out.
I'm getting pounded here. Not in a good way.
Pulse. Now kill Weasel. Kill Weasel.
Someone throw me a hive.
I can't shoot.
Dang.
Dropped me. Okay.
Oh, I have the damn sticky.
Oh, yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna keep shooting Weasel. Watch your numbers. If they go down too low into the 100, stop shooting.
We have a few down. We need to get up. People up.
Yeah, let's just wipe it. Okay.
Need to get some more damage on those guys.
Yeah. So we gotta do more damage to Dizzy there too. We only did a bar the whole time.
Yeah, I hit my shots. I'm on it now.
By the time we comes around the corner, Dizzy should really be at least halfway down.
At least, yeah. At least, yeah. Definitely. Okay, let's just go right back in.
Can I use my skill build artillery turret?
Oh yeah.
Teddy's rubbed off on me.
Yeah, I know.
Not the
I
DZ.
don't need to know that.
Nova, you're gonna be on computer again.
Alright.
Bad boy Rambo.
Alright, Rambo in the front.
Yeah, I've got a dirty mind. Hang on a sec.
That's alright.
Hold on, hold guys, hold the task force ready.
It's alright. It's alright. It
Right.
was funny.
Maybe you listen
ready,
to these
go.
guys, man.
Alright, Rambo, I'm ready.
Oh no, sorry, I've called it already. Hang on a sec.
Oh.
It's all good, it was set.
I'm gonna send it back again.
There's Teddy. Yep, he's in there. Yep.
There it is.
Right, then where are we, Nova?
We are in the middle.
Okay, ready and go. Excellent.
Alright.
Start shooting him now.
Shoot him.
Right, it's going to be at the front, Nova.
Alright.
I'll
I
call
got
it in a
nobody.
minute.
Yep. Get ready.
Front.
Stop shooting him. Stop
Ready
shooting
and
him.
go.
Sniper in the room.
Sniper.
Got it.
Down.
Kill him.
Sniper's down.
Kill him. Alright, nice. As soon as we fall back to the room, we're gonna kill Dizzy. Shoot
Start
Dizzy.
getting shots on Dizzy.
Oh, sorry, G, go.
That's all, I'll go over it.
Nice, good damage. Good damage this time.
That's more like it.
Alright, there's Weasel.
Right, Weasel's inside.
Wow, I just hit that little post thing with my tide. What an idiot. Alright, Pulse. Pulse.
Out.
Kill Weasel.
31 mil.
Killing.
Not too bad.
There we
So
go.
now
Now
back to
kill
Dizzy.
Dizzy.
Beautiful.
Dizzy. Shoot Dizzy. Kill him. Kill him.
That's it,
Kill him.
guys.
Alright,
Finish
now
the
the
ads.
ads.
Nice.
Now the ads.
Gas is gone, so you do normal damage to everyone now. That's the way
Good
to
job,
do
guys.
it.
Going off this data Isaac transmitted, Razorback
Okay.
must be the new mobile
Alright,
weapon
we
system
can all
Black
switch
Tusk brought in.
back to our
It's
normal
definitely some kind of vehicle,
skills
but there's no
before we
mention of its intended
proceed.
combat role. And we should blow it the fuck up regardless.
And shivers down my spine.
Anybody else getting any good loot?
Nope.
Not really.
It's negatory.
What's anybody looking for?
Oh, really?
I'm looking for one
Unicorns.
piece of gear. Been looking for the last 2 weeks.
That China light piece still, yeah?
China
With
light
tag
or
team.
wooden chest piece with tag team.
Alright, so if you guys don't have the backpack trophy coming up, oh, I totally forgot about the bears on that other side.
Oh shit, yeah.
What
I
chest
got
piece?
no, I got the bears all the way until the room.
Ah,
so
okay.
we sh-
Razorback might still be parked in the main
I got a
offloading area.
China Light chest.
Head
It's
through
got
baggage
10.4 crit
handling,
damage, 9.2 status effect, and spotter.
And the only tactics I
One
need,
shot, are you getting those bears down there?
I need
Or
skill
I'm
yeah,
getting
damage.
one
my
shots.
ass
Strudel.
I need status effects, and then
Alright.
ideally skill haste.
double check.
Oh, okay. Actually, if it's got status effects on it, I could switch spotter out to tag team and be good enough for now.
Oh, here you go.
Who's talking? Sorry.
It's Nova, sorry.
Nova.
Let's,
Okay, cool, mate.
Where's
Where are you?
Nero? Nero.
Yeah,
Someone
let's come
needs to
back
show
here.
Nero the backpack trophy, please.
Alright, come over here, Nero. Jump up on the this way.
Rambo.
Follow T. Jones. Okay, so there's a
Cheers,
backpack
mate.
trophy
I'm a
here.
legend.
If you'll walk out onto the end of that platform, and to the left it should say search. Keep going. Walk all the way to the end.
Okay. So for this next part is a garage. We just fight, but a few people, including Rambo, because he needs to proc armor at the right time, need to sprint past everybody and then sprint into the next room. There's a key in an elevator that needs to be. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, gas canisters. Yeah. There's a key in an elevator. That elevator door closes, so you have to sprint in front of the rest of the group in order to get it. So Rambo's going to do that. Nova and Task Force, Nero, if you want to join him, you
Yep.
can, and we can get keys afterwards.
Alright, Rambo, I'm ready.
Yep, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna kill these drones and whatnot. Kill drones. Thank you, TJ.
If you want,
We
I
must
will
be able to
shoot
go.
bears.
Thank you.
We need to be ready for this door here to open over. And the killer run. There we go. Now we need to charge. We have to get to the end before the door and the elevator closes. Watch out for those drones. They won't kill you.
You get the ambulance bear, Strudel?
Stick to the outside.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep running.
I got their
cut in for the elevator at the end. Hopefully we'll make it without getting walloped. And we just stay here.
I got the 3.
We let everyone else die, basically. So once this is fully closed, after a while, the button next to you will light up for us to open the doors again. You can either open it and go and join the fight, or we can stay in safety. I'll leave it up to you to decide.
Wow. Wow.
Let's go fight.
I've opened the door.
Alright, guys spawning at the back.
If you come with me, Nova, again.
I got my key, let's go.
Yes, there's one key in there, and the other key is back.
I'm getting owned.
Down the right, where we came in.
2 guys just got
Oh,
owned.
I see you.
Hang on, guys. I'm tossing my hive out there.
Yeah, let's
be still.
kill some people. Let's kill some people.
Thanks, CJ.
I got armor kit on.
Come on. Okay. Yes, alright.
The heavy's in this room, everybody.
Interesting. What about that?
I need help with this heavy, please.
On the way.
Strudel.
Okay, Rambo right here.
We've got a key in this room here. Let's open this. You get a concussion grenade. You go in the window, above it, like that.
Rambo, do you have Nero with you?
Yep.
Okay, good.
No, we've got Nova Man, sorry. And that
Oh, no,
pops that
yeah,
door.
alright. Nero, did you get your key in here?
And there's a key
back.
crate in there. Did you fire a flame grenade for it? It needs to be a concussion one.
Then Nero,
Oh,
follow
yeah.
me, follow Strudel.
And then that opens that box for you to get this. That's the second key. Then the one in the elevator is the third key.
On the bears in this area, TJ.
Everyone's finished killing everything. Andy? So I got a new controller the other day. It's so nice having like sticks and buttons that aren't like have like 4 years of wear and tear
I
on
want
it.
to say once at work.
Yeah, my left stick was like broken when I was like sitting in cover and aiming. My character would move along the cover even if I wasn't holding a direction.
My left stick's like it keeps going to the left. There's some dust in it or something, I think.
Mine always moves to the right. It's really annoying. So I'm glad I got rid of that because it wasn't so bad for this, but it was epically annoying when I was playing Fortnite and trying to aim and your character just keeps moving. It's like, what are you doing?
Like back in seconds.
Did someone get the wheelchair? Here?
Yes, I did.
I always forget that one. We got them all the way through, buddy, Lucy.
Yes, they're all done.
Thank you.
Got you.
Got you, man.
Okay.
I'm going to make a cup of tea while you're explaining this bit, Strudel.
Do it. Task Force, Nova, Nero. Yep, let's come on over here. Alright, so this is Buddy and Lucy, right? So, as the last boss was damage, this is coordination, okay? So, what we do here, right, is we split the team up, 3 people on Lucy, 5 people on Buddy, right? Lucy's over here in this red room over here. She is an attack dog, essentially. She has many different ways to kill you. She has a gun on top. Is it a shotgun now? I can't
No,
remember.
it's still a turret, still a spinning
Still that
turret.
little
yeah, but it
has a
sounds like
shotgun, too.
it feels like a shotgun too sometimes.
Yeah. So she has this like shotgun on the top, as well as a proximity fire AOE thing, like a burst. So if you get too close to her, she'll burst out flames, catch you on fire, knock you out of cover. She also has proximity mines, which will activate during overcharges, but will also activate during just kind of randomly throughout the fight. And then she also has her 360 turret, So her 360 turret is a one-shot kill for everybody, no matter who you are. Even Rambo with all of his armor, I don't think he can take 2 shots from it. So what we do is we position 3 people. One person is in the middle. Their starting point is in a few different locations. They can start here, they can start here, or they can start on the other side of this wall here. Okay, inside the room, wherever they feel comfortable. When I do it, I personally take this spot over here, but it's really whatever you want to do. Alright. The second spot is over here. Starting position is typically right about here, on this barricade here, or where Sifter is over here on this thing. Okay? One of those 2 spots. And then you primarily use this wall here for cover during the fight once this gate opens. Okay? So, and then the third spot is over on this side. Starting point is typically like right here. But you can also start over here as well. But I like this spot here. So, what's going to happen is we're going to hit the button that's over there glowing, right? Lucy's going to come out as well as Buddy, but we're talking about Lucy right now. So Lucy's going to come out, and she's going to come into the middle with Buddy and do a 360 turret. Whenever she turrets, someone on the Lucy side should call it out. You know, turret, spinning, get down. Something along those lines to let everyone know that she is spinning and you need to seek cover. She'll spin. She does 2 revolutions with her spin. Once the second one goes by your head, essentially, whoever's dragging or taking Lucy's attention should start shooting her to grab her eye. Once she has her eye, you shoot her a little bit more to make sure she's following you. You bring her into this room. We bring her into this room because the room allows protection from the 360 turret. Okay, so when her turret goes around, it'll hit walls and all sorts of other things to help protect the rest of the team from the turret. Okay, so we bring her into the room, and then it's up to the 3 people to work together and to share her attention and to DPS her. Typically what happens is the person with the eye, all you're really primarily functioning trying to do is stay alive, okay? The other 2, if you don't have the eye, the other 2 will do the DPS at that time. They're also attempting to take the nodes down. They're also attempting to take the nodes down from... No, sorry. Wow, what am I talking about? They're also attempting to take the eye from you in order to protect you from... Someone's arriving at my house. G, do you want to take this one over?
Yeah. Where are we up to? Sorry, the turret.
We're talking about the 360 turret and bouncing the eye between all 3.
Yes, okay, so Strudel's already explained how there's like 1 center, 1 left, 1 right. And the beauty of that, if you're on center and you've got the eye, what I do when I have the eye, I just stop shooting. I let the person to the, I'm going to call Sifter left, and the other side, I let them bounce Lucy between them. And how they do that, if I've got the eye in the middle, Sifter will start shooting Lucy. Well, I'm not shooting her. Sifter gets the eye, yeah, so she's going to aggro whoever's shooting at her most. And then as Sifter gets the eye, he'll kind of slow down shooting. Whoever's on this side, they'll then start shooting Lucy really, really hard. Well, the Lucy will start coming across the room to here. So she kind of bounces from the left to the right side of the room, and you just alternate. If Lucy gets close to you and you've got the eye, stop shooting her. One of your other 2 teammates will get the eye off of you. Lucy will start moving away from you, and you can start ploughing her with bullets again. And it's just like what Strudel was saying. It's like a back into effect that you create, and she just keeps on at the back of the room going back into between both of you. I think that's what he was explaining.
I'm back.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for Strudel. He's got this.
Yes.
You explain the proper kite, so you sit here to make sure you pull her back.
Yeah, he was explaining the back, and then when we get Lucy in the room and we make her go back and 2 between the 2 sides. So like, yeah, if you've got the eye and she's close to you, generally you want to stop shooting her for a few seconds and like let someone else.
While she's out here initially, though, I think it's advisable for the outside people not to shoot her.
Yeah.
let the front person bring her back in. Once she's in the room, then you can start plowing her. Otherwise, she might liable to go either way.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that the initial goal then, to get her into this
Yeah.
HMC
Get her
shop
into the
straight
red
away?
room.
A good build to do it is an unbreakable build. I've got a Buddy and Lucy build which I use for this method. It's unbreakable. I've got me Bullet King on. I'll sit here where Strudel is. Second she's finished with her 360 spin at the start, I just start firing and I don't stop and I just walk backwards. Keep firing, walking backwards, and I walk all the way to that back wall in there, and she follows me all the way. By the time she gets to the back with me, my unbreakable keeps me alive, and she goes down to do a turret again. And when she goes down to do a turret again, she's right at the back of the room. I take cover. After that turret, I then leave it to Sifter, whoever's the other side, to do what Strudel was explaining, just keep her at the back of the room. Kiting her between both of you. The person in the middle at that point, as long as they're unbreakable and they're full on med, you can help shoot, but you might go down if you don't get it done quick enough. But generally, we're finished before we even start by that point. Like, we do it really quick.
You're all there to actually do damage.
Yeah.
The one that she's facing, one hitting the eye, will do more damage.
Yeah, right at the start, the person in the middle's priority. Just let them shoot her to bring her back into the room. If the person at the side starts shooting her from the start, sometimes you'll get her walking over here, and it's a little bit awkward. You don't want Lucy around this area or the other area. You want her to go straight back into the room she came out of, preferably at the back, and she can't really do any damage to the other side. Then they've got a lot of obstructions and they got this big wall. You know, they're pretty much safe. You still let them know when she's turreting, but at the back of the room in there, she's pretty sorted.
Much out of the way.
Yeah.
The three guys that are doing that, is there any? Obviously, there's going to be an ideal sort of build that's going to put the firepower in there, obviously. But
Really,
I think
it's
the
just-
skill guys are out the way.
Yeah, really, it's your DPS. You want some DPS in there. You need some plenty of DPS on Buddy as well to break him down.
Yeah.
He's the one that obviously heals. You need to be able to keep control of his heal, which is important. But she's pretty weak, so you can put damage into her pretty quickly, which is why we put only 3 on there and 5 on the other side. You don't need as much DPS on her. If you've got a strong crit build, you should have no
issue.
putting her down
Yeah.
quickly. It should more be you guys reacting to what's going on with Buddy. You should be able to do damage whenever you need to, and it's you tracking what's going on with Buddy. And okay, I need to stop shooting now because Buddy needs to catch up, or I need to start shooting again now because Buddy's nearly at his lower end.
Yeah, I think at the minute the shock trap method is the sort of chosen way, which is it's kind of great fun. It's a 40-second blast, isn't it?
Yeah, for speed runs, it's the way to do it. But the idea is that that sort of thing can quite easily be changed by the developers. They can quite easily nerf the shock trap or the overcharge or anything like that. So that method then becomes invalid. So the idea here is we teach the exact core mechanic, the core ways to take them down, how it was initially done, so that if anything else gets nerfed, you can still resort to this, and this will get the job done.
Yeah, I must admit, it's been a sense of frustration for us doing it over the last week because the only way I knew was the shock trap.
Well, that's the thing, and that's why we teach this way, because that's definitely going to get nerfed. There's no way they intend that to be in the game. It's stupid. It's great, but it's stupid. Like, you know, it's not really a boss fight when all you need to do is throw down a shock trap, burst a bloody hive, and then destroy him within 10 seconds. Like, that's not
and it's the same the fact
how that was
Razorback
intended.
1 and 2 phase.
Yeah, they need to stop it.
Ways around it. They can do it for speed run efforts, but it's not what the developers intended.
No.
So they're always liable to put something in to stop that happening.
Well,
So it's important that people know how to do the base. But yeah, if you're having too much fun, so they change it. Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
This method is you can still do it quickly if you're fully in sync. You can still get them down like in a minute.
Yeah.
The right DPS if it doesn't go out of hand one side or the other.
We don't stop, do we, Rambo? Like, once you've been through it hundreds of times with your team, like generally we don't stop on the dogs. Their health bars are just moving down constantly.
That's it. Yeah. It's just
it's getting in sync and gelled, but yeah, DPS is important.
Yeah, in essence, it should be the simplest fight. But if people aren't aware of what's going on, people aren't watching those bars, it can quickly get out of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, communication's key, confidence key, experience is key. Like, this was one of the toughest boss fights when the raid came out.
Yeah.
No lie.
I think when they get down low as well, like the call will come out. I remember you went over this, and I missed Strudel's spiel, but the bit about killing Buddy, the choosing the point of when to burn him.
Oh, aye.
Generally, if he's less than 2 armor bars, you get him down that low and then wait for Lucy to go down so she's not to do her turret. And when you're defended from the wall, you then just burn through him.
Yeah.
They won't have time to get back to the middle to charge up.
Got you.
I'll call out the burn. It's fine because you got to be
Yeah,
aware
he
of what's
hasn't
going on in the
gotten
rest of the
to.
game.
Yeah.
Strudel
Has he
hasn't
not?
gotten to
Sorry.
Buddy yet.
Yeah.
I've just ruined everything. Sorry. Ruined the surprise. Where's he gone?
He's, someone came to his house, I think.
Alright. He's a celebrity. Probably the paparazzi.
Probably.
He's been papped.
How you doing, Penfold? Might as well catch up with chat. Sorry, guys. I've been involved.
Oh, that's nice. Paparazzi.
After stream today, I think I'm going to continue playing with my stream deck. It's fun. Has everyone done all their global event stuff?
I've not started Guardians yet.
I can't be bothered. I'm very frustrated with it.
I'm
It's
right
so
there with you.
tedious.
It is, isn't it? I'm struggling.
Yeah, I work on it a little bit every morning, but I quickly bore of it.
The most annoying thing is when you get charged by a gold rusher and the guardian
Can't do anything about it.
At least the purples and reds you can whack them with sweet dreams, but the gold ones just like, he's going to kill me.
I just
can't charge through 10 men to kill a guardian.
Deflector shield.
It's been my biggest complaint, really, about like global events on Division 1 were really well. They've been good. The event itself, the alteration to the game, absolutely fantastic. I like every single one of them, and I've enjoyed playing every single one of them. But these challenges that they attach to them are the worst thing they could have ever. Like, it's just, I don't wake up on day one. Yeah. I'm looking forward to day one challenges today. No, I wake up and I'm thinking, what the fuck are they putting in there today? I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, I seriously gotta go through this. And then day two, does it get any better? No, it doesn't. None of that's fun. Melee attack, protected hostiles. Who wants to do that? Who wants to do that?
And they're forcing you to play solo because it doesn't.
Not now. They fixed that. They kind of fixed it. Not all of them. No, they said that. They said they part fixed it. It's just shit. Go back to Division 1, right? When Assault first came out, all week I was grinding that. Yes, it had some of these shitty challenges. Don't get me wrong. It still had a few of the shitty ones, but there was like a real good one. There was like Flawless Falcon Lost for a Happy Mask. That was fun. That was difficult content. That made me make a build. That was really fun. It was something I could stream from a streamer's perspective. I can't go and stream. Here you go, guys. I'm going to melee attack 30 hostiles today. We're going to eliminate veteran guardians as well. It is shit. I think honestly, I think these challenges are absolutely pathetic, and they need to really improve them on season 2 because they're just. I've not played this game this week for the global event. Division 1, I couldn't wait for a global event. It's
you got the rewards, didn't you, of the classified gear?
Classified gear, the masks. The Happy Mask was one of the best masks in the game. The Piggy Mask was epic. Yeah, there's no proper rewards. You get a backpack trophy. The event itself is fun though. I love the event. I think the modifiers are really, really fun. They just really let us down on these challenges.
The top reward is a backpack trophy. They deem that more important than the exotic cash. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that, isn't there?
Yeah. Here's our best weapons in the game, but they're not the best things you can get. Best things are your backpack trophies.
Yeah.
Right, mate.
Well, I want the backpack trophy, so I'll do it for just that. But I'm not looking.
I didn't do
the point for me is that I'm not looking forward to it. This is not what these should have been. It should not have been a chore. It should not have been these challenges feel like a chore every day I wake up, and
I'm
it
very
shouldn't be
concerned
like
that
that.
season 2 is going to be very similar. Like we already know it's a manhunt.
I don't know.
Different there.
I'd like to think, if I'm thinking business sense, I ain't gonna give you my best season 1. That'd be suicide. I'm gonna give you something. Okay, season 2 will get better. They've planned for the next 4 seasons, haven't they? In the data mining, they've got 4 seasons planned.
That skyscraper thing that people are talking about.
Yeah, I think they'll get better every season.
More so about a new game mode than actually a season.
Exactly, Kedri. You take the fun out of the global event. It's done it for me. Like I'm a completionist. I like getting everything done, and I don't like it when they make me do stuff I don't enjoy. And global event is all about doing stuff I don't enjoy every single day. Division 1, it wasn't. It was a bit more challenging. There was a better reward at the end of it as well. They'll sort it though. It's a moan, but they'll all sort it surely. The global events themselves are really fun. I thought this one was good. I liked it. I had to kill the Guardians first. It definitely changed the way you play the game.
The tower thing in season 2 looks promising.
Mm.
It's got the potential to be. It'd just be a bit disappointing if it's not.
It's basically Resistance, isn't it, from 1, but in a different format, and I think a better format. I don't think Resistance worked
that
as
was
good.
my favourite. I liked Resistance.
I liked it. I thought it could have. Yeah, I liked it. I reckon this new way I'm a bit more excited about, because you're going up a skyscraper, aren't you? So every floor is going to be more difficult. Is that how it is, sort of thing? Like, and it's infinite levels as well. Just keeps getting harder. Yeah. It's the same sort of like Resistance sort of thing.
Like 100 levels or something, 100 floors or something. Yeah. For me, that sounds good. I like the sort of horde mode type stuff. It gets harder and harder.
I'm looking forward to that.
There's always something to push yourself for. Then you want to get to the top. And
you want your pick up and play modes, and that's a pick up and play mode. Like, it hasn't got anything at the minute, has it?
Yeah.
You know, you want your underground, you want your survival. Well, underground ain't really pick up and play, but skyscraper, they need to be bringing all these in now, so they're starting to, which is good.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, everybody. My uncle showed up randomly at my house, so.
That's all right.
Mug him off, so you can come back online.
I know.
I'd just carry on from where you left off as well, because my explanation of that whole Lucy thing was probably.
It was good.
Okay. Thank you.
I thought it was good.
Did we just do Lucy?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's do Buddy. I'm sorry, everybody.
Right.
That was unexpected. Okay. All right. So Buddy's over here, right? So, Buddy is the healing dog, right? So he's in the blue room. He starts by coming out here, joining Lucy for the spin, right? And then someone will take his eye. Typically, what I do to get his eye is I'm kneeled on the other side of this wall here, right? This great thing goes up, and I kneel on the other side of this wall. As soon as that second revolution by Lucy happens, I start shooting Buddy in the face. And then I bring him right in and bring him right to you guys. The rest of the team, so there's 5 of us on this, right? So 3 people essentially stack up on the other side of this wall inside the room. And then the other 2 will stack up over here. You guys want to come look? Where's Nova? Is Nova? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So see that black tusk mat I'm shooting at?
Yeah.
2 guys will be on that cover, in between that and the wall, right? So on the other side. All right, so 2 there, 3 on the wall. Essentially what this does is it stacks everybody up behind this wall. So if Lucy's in that room, we don't get hit by her turret at all, right? We still want to take cover, when we hear the cover call, but, essentially you're all stacked up behind this wall, okay? So we bring Buddy in. Buddy's gonna go through essentially a rotation of healing and trying to do damage to us. His primary function isn't to kill us, but just to aggravate us, right? His attacks, yeah, they can eventually kill us, no doubt, but they're not really meant to kill us. They're meant to. Who is that? Oh, Sister probably. So they're meant to hurt us so that Lucy kills us, okay? So what he's going to do he's going to come in the room, he's going to try to heal. we need to mitigate that heal using damage, by shooting him. He'll then stop healing. As long as we've done enough damage, everything should be going fine. He'll then kind of run around the room, target the person who has their attention. He has like a little mini turret on top of him, and he'll pulse that. It kind of like a pulsing turret, essentially. Like he'll pulse it at you, and then he'll run around. And if you get too close to him, he pulses out a gas AOE effect, that will go directly to your health and make you bleed. But again, they're not really designed to hurt you, right? And then he'll kind of squat down. When he squats down, that's our visual cue that Lucy is about to turret, right? So when you see him squat, that means Lucy is turreting, okay? When he squats, he sends out seeker mines. Those seeker mines, again, aren't really necessarily designed to kill you. They do hurt a bit, but they're more designed to kick you out of cover so that Lucy's turret hits you, okay? He then stands back up. He'll try to heal again, and it's essentially rinse and repeat. He just keeps going through that same motion until he's dead, all right? So, again, 3 people over on Lucy. You're bouncing the eye off of one another. If you have the eye, you're not doing really any damage to him. You're just trying to survive. If you have Lucy's eye for too long, you will die. There's just nothing you're going to do about it. The other 2 people are doing the DPS. On Buddy, there is 3 people behind this wall, right on the wall. It's like a bookshelf. And then 2 people behind the Black Tusk mat. We all run in this gate to begin with. This is the first gate that goes up, so we all run in this gate to start. And then the main component of this fight is we have to bring their armor down in unison, simultaneously, right? So at the top of the screen, you'll see a health bar for both Buddy and for Lucy. And then you'll see a white shaded area that kind of encompasses both of their armor bars. That white shaded area is our target area, right? We have to keep their armor in unison within that white shaded area. The further they are to dying, the closer they are to dying, the smaller that white shaded area gets. Okay, we have to be more on top of mitigating the heal and controlling their armor so that they don't become out of sync. If they become out of sync, they both try to rejoin each other and come into the middle of the room. Buddy will try to heal Lucy, and Lucy will continuously 360 turret until they're full health again. A lot of times, if they come into the middle, we overcharge them by getting them out of sync. They come into the middle, it's a wipe. A lot of times, she's just 360 turreting constantly, and there's really not much you can do about it. We have 6.5 minutes to complete this fight. There is timers on these screens out here, but if you do it properly, this fight is over in 30 seconds to a minute. Okay. Last thing we'll talk about are these computers. This one over here, where Mr. Sifter is the Buddy computer, and the one across the way there that's glowing red, that is the Lucy computer. If they're being annoying, so say TJ's on Lucy and she has Lucy's eye, but Lucy will not go over there, right? Or or I'm on Buddy's side and I have the eye, right? Someone from the Lucy side comes over, hits the computer, and that automatically gives you that dog's attention. All right, so if I come over and hit the Lucy's automatically going to face me and start tracking me down, right? Same thing with Buddy. He's automatically going to face me and then start tracking me down. So you can bring him in there, okay? So that's what those computers are for. If we do it properly, we shouldn't have to use those computers at all. Questions?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Cool. So again, just follow. We're going to make calls on stop and shoot Buddy and whatnot. So listen for those calls, but more importantly, follow along with the health bars at the top of your screen as we do damage. Nova, do you want to go on Lucy?
Of course I do.
Okay, so we're going to put you on the left-hand side over here, so you can come over here and get in the starting position. Do we have 2 more volunteers for Lucy?
I'll take it.
Sifter, fantastic.
I'll do the other one if you want. Task force.
Task force, yep. So you're gonna go over here.
Yep.
On this side. Everybody else is on Buddy. Remember, we're gonna go through this gateway here when it opens up. She's just gonna hit the button. Sifter's gonna draw Lucy in, so he's got that. I'll draw Buddy in on this side, and we'll hopefully get this done.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Go.
Autonomous security systems activating.
That sounds bad.
She just gotta follow her.
I did. Thank you.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
Wrong one.
Oh, straight away. How she come in?
I got Buddy. He's coming in. EPS Buddy. Shoot him. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Okay.
Yep.
Shots on
That's
Lucy.
an overcharge.
Got that. Down road. Ooh.
Oh, she's still going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's an overcharge. Oh, get down again.
Okay.
Cheers, TJ.
Okay.
You're gonna have to hit Lucy's button. Shoot, Buddy.
Want to grab a computer?
Yeah.
Stop shooting him. Stop shooting, Buddy. Stop.
Let's just wipe this and start again.
Cool. Well, she should be there.
You got it.
Oh god, sorry.
So get down, get down. Task force, get down where you are. Get down.
Oh, well done, Strudel. I thought you were dead.
Shoot, Buddy. Shoot, Buddy.
Let's get her over here. Hold on,
Buddy.
Lucy.
Keep shooting, Buddy. Keep shooting, Buddy. Alright. Stop. Go. Go.
Stop on Lucy.
It's alright, it's alright.
Get down.
Stop. Stop him, Buddy. Stop. 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 Yeah,
You can
stop.
get some shots on Lucy, guys.
Get shots on Lucy.
Oh, they're
Shots on
running
her.
back. They're running back.
Need shots on her.
We're good.
Yep. Get down. Get down.
So we got it.
Alright. Keep shooting, Buddy.
Down. You
Stop.
finish him.
Oh, kill him. Kill him if we
Okay.
I
can.
don't think we can. I don't think we can, mate.
Wait.
Right. Get
Wait.
up. Okay.
We need bullets in him, though.
Yeah, let's go.
Detected.
Down.
Serious trauma detected.
I've got Lucy's eye.
Agent
Yeah.
Buddy.
Down.
You
Down.
need to stop. Yeah, you need to.
Agent vital
Oh,
signs
I'm down.
0.
No hive.
Same.
Okay, how many have we got down here? We've got 4 down. We'll wipe this. 5 feet were down.
He was in a really awkward position for your
Yeah,
burn
right,
then
right.
because he was just outside of the tunnel. I didn't know where it was going to come from.
Yep. Alright. Let's wipe it and redo
That
it.
was close,
Everyone's
guys.
down on
That was
Lucy, so-
close.
Agent vital signs 0.
Don't pick me up. I'm good. We're gonna wipe.
Alright.
So let me ask you a question then. So Sifter was shooting Lucy, and then she never come over to that side. So do you just keep shooting at her to get her to come to this side?
When
typically
I would do
that's
when
when
I'm sitting in cover at the front, as she walks past me, as she
What you
settles
do is
down
shoot her,
before
get
she
her
starts
eye to draw
turreting,
her eye back on
put a
so
couple of
it's
bullets
got
into her
skills on.
face when she's sitting there, just to make sure you've got her eye
Okay.
before she starts turreting. That's what I do, and then you should guarantee that she's got you then.
Sometimes she just doesn't cooperate either.
Yeah.
You can have her eye and she'll just walk away, and that's when you just have to go to the computer and hit the computer.
Yeah.
Sometimes she just doesn't like you, and just keeps walking away.
How many are playing today that haven't completed the raid? Is it 2? And then third that's in
It's just
okay.
The security systems
One.
activating.
I think Nero.
No, okay.
That sounds
Here you go, Superman.
So Nero, just make sure when you hear stop that you stop shooting, okay, man? Thanks.
Oh, so we get a flash. Right, there we go.
Much cleaner. Shoot, buddy. Shoot, buddy. Keep shooting, buddy. Keep shooting, buddy. Keep
I've
shooting.
got the eye. I've got the eye.
Keep shooting him.
You're okay.
Down.
Stop. Stop.
Turret. Turret.
Buddy.
Stop. Stop.
Rogue explosive sequence detected.
Alright, get ready to shoot, buddy. Shoot him. Shoot him. Stop. Stop. Easy. Stop. Stop.
Easy on the floor.
Ready.
Alright, Nova's got the eye.
Ready.
Down.
Stop.
Get
Stop.
ready,
Stop.
get
Stop.
ready,
Stop.
turret.
Stop. Stop. Get ready. Shoot, buddy.
System malfunctioning.
Alright, Nova's got the eye.
Shoot him.
Good.
Stop.
Easy on, buddy.
Stop. Stop.
Easy.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah, go,
Shoot,
go,
buddy. Shoot, buddy.
Take him all the way, all
Kill
the
him.
way, all
Kill
the
him.
way.
Kill buddy. Kill buddy. Kill buddy. Nice job.
GG's.
Come on, guys.
Good job, guys.
Sorry, shoot, I interrupted you.
No, you're fine.
Oh no, I suck again.
No.
Someone got
He
done.
hates you.
Noob.
Oh, shit.
No one told him about the explosion.
Oh, bear. Ran right by the bear.
All secondary systems online. Primary systems at 76%. Anticipate full combat readiness in T-minus 60 seconds. We cannot
So,
this airport.
Nero, when you get to the windows, the big windows, you're gonna take a left. Come find Strudel. Get your last key.
Did you get that bear back there, Strudel?
Yep. Okay, so on this fight, guys, we're gonna drop in through this window up here. We'll kill. There's a few ads down there. We're gonna kill those ads, but please do not go past the white and red barriers, the Jersey barriers. If we go into, there'll be white dotted lines on the ground. If you go into those dotted lines and starts the fight, we'll have to wipe. If we don't go in them, we can take as long as we want and describe the raid in full, and this way we'll be better prepared for the fight ahead. This is Razorback, so this is our last one. So there's a lot to go over here, so we're going to go over each position individually. Obviously, we'll go over everyone's position that you guys will be taking on, and be able to answer any questions, etc. So let's drop in. Just don't go past the barrier.
Vehicle designation DVP-52 Razorback confirmed.
Wreck that fucking thing, Agent.
Oh.
Stay right up. Sucker.
There we go. I just got the last bear, so that should be good to go. Let me realize my hive is not the correct one. That should be good. Let me just make sure I have that.
Strudel, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Nova.
Yep, no problem. Okay. Alright. So, we'll wait for Nova to get back. We'll do a brief overview of how the fight works. And then we'll go over each position individually.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Chop. A little bit frightening.
Agonizing Plum. The overcharge is getting nerfed. It's still going to be viable, but yes, it is getting nerfed in the PTS if you are still watching this.
While we're waiting, everybody watching my stream should definitely go over to CSW stream and hit like. I'll make it easy for you, there's a link.
Sure.
I'm gonna go and do it now.
We're just waiting on Nova. Once Nova gets back, we'll get going.
Alright, sorry.
Alright, no problem.
My wife's getting straight mode right now.
No worries. We're just about done. Alright, so, Task Force, Nero, Nova, if you want to come over to me. I'll just stay right here. Don't really go past here if you wouldn't mind. Alright, so Razorback, right? So how this fight works, right? There's 4 generators. It's like a quadrant. One's over here to our left, over there. 4 is over here, and then it goes, around clockwise. So 2 is in the back left corner, 3 is in the back right corner. So what's going to happen to get this fight started? You'll hear us say, ready on gens. We'll all say yes. And then we're going to say, okay, 3, 2, 1, go in. The people on gens are going to cross those dotted lines and go into their gen and take cover. They will at that point, ads are going to spawn. They're going to continue to help their teammate, their gen mate, with ads the whole time until you hear an 80 call. At the time the 80 call goes off, whether you're got a grenade or a crossbow, you'll start getting ready to throw or shoot that crossbow in. Where we do that is, don't follow me too far in here, guys, please. But where we do that is right above my head now. Okay, there's a little gateway that opens up. There's going to be a grate behind this gate, right? And it's going to be glowing red. Okay, so the crossbow needs to go in first. So the crossbow shoots at it, it blows up, and then the grenade needs to be thrown into the hole that the crossbow just made. When you're aiming the grenade, you aim at the top middle, the top left of the hole, and it's kind of like a bank shot. You throw it in there, you have the right trajectory. If the circle of the grenade is within Razorback, roughly on the same level as the opening, and it's glowing red, okay? Or the circle is red in color. That's how you know you'll have the right trajectory in your grenade. So, crossbow goes in, grenade goes in. That happens on both sides, this front side and the back side where 2 and 3 are. Once both sides are in correctly, each side will go green. When they are both done correctly, the circles underneath the individuals on the generators will go away. You have to stay within those circles the entire time. You cannot leave that dotted line circle the entire time. No matter if you're shooting the crossbow or doing the grenade, you have to stay within the circle until it goes away, okay? Until both grenades on both sides have been done correctly and they are glowing green. At that point, we all, as a team, congregate and get together back here. 4 people on the left side, 4 people on the right side, and there'll be little wings that come out of Razorback as he opens up, and those are the weak points. You shoot at those weak points until they're dead, essentially, and then another weak point will open up about halfway up Razorback. We all shoot that until it's half health. At that point, Razorback collapses, and we all return to our corners or until our SAM sites, our appropriate SAM sites. All right, we're then going to continue to kill ads. Boomers will spawn. You'll call out which boomer is on which generator, or on which SAM site, whether it's 4, 3, 2, or 1. You shoot Boomer in the butt, he goes down, and then we make the 3, 2, 1 go in call, and we all go back in the gens. That 3, 2, 1 call has to happen immediately after Boomer goes down. There is no time to waste. So if you are on a generator, I think Nova, that's you, right? Essentially, as soon as Boomer goes down, you have to make your way back to the gen immediately. If Boomer is not on your gen, then you make your way back while Boomer is going down. Okay?
and it's rinse and repeat. We do the front hopefully just twice, and then we do the backside twice, and Razorback dies. We all go to our SAM sites. The SAM sites will start to glow, start to flash red. The screens on them will start to flash red, and you shoot the screens until it blows up. We do that on all 4 of them. It blows up, and we've defeated Razorback. Okay, so that's a very quick overview. We'll go into more depth as we go to each gen. So I'm on 1 pad with the drone killer build and the crossbow. So it's my responsibility more so to keep the drones as they spawn out of Razorback off of your backs. You'll see me doing that. Essentially, there's 2, maybe 3 waves of drones that I need to pulse and destroy. I shoot my crossbow in just like everybody else. I will also be throwing the heal hive on our damage spots and proccing empathic resolve to give everyone 15% added damage. All right, that's me. I don't do much damage, so my main position when we're in ad phases and we're killing ads is to support Task Force, who will be my ads guy, my gen mate. Right, he's going to be primarily responsible for keeping me safe and keeping the ads at 1 under control. Task Force, there's a couple spots you can start at. All right, you can start here if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
This is totally fine. You can see they're going to spawn from the truck just ahead of you over the trailer. That's where the boomer also spawns from. And they can also spawn from this trailer or whatever that thing is over here, okay? So that's a good spot you can start from. You're going to kill the ads. When we go into damage, when you hear the 80-90 call, that's your indicator that we're about to go into damage. You need to make your way over to damage. I suggest that you go, right there is fine, or back here even, further back if you want.
Yep.
Either place is fine. You can do damage from right here. When the mortars come and when you need to run away, you'll hear us give the run away call. You're going to run straight back this way and behind the truck, okay? If you come about halfway down the truck, the mortars will not hit you here, okay? By that time, the mortars are over, but you're going to sprint back here, and then you're going to make this your home, okay? Ads are going to spawn. They'll either spawn from above the truck or down at that trailer, and you're going to be over here in this general area waiting for Boomer. I'm going to come over, try to support you the best I can, give you a heal if you need it, distract another ad if there's 2 of them. I mean distract seriously because I'm not going to do much damage. But, and it just supports you the best I can, but it's your responsibility to kill the ads. Use whatever is appropriate for cover at that point, but remember, we have to watch for Boomer. If you see Boomer come out on 1, you need to call Boomer on 1 so that we all know, okay?
Got it.
Your restock is back here, obviously, and Boomer spawns from above the truck. Okay?
Yeah.
When we're on the backside, you hear 80. Or 90 or something like that, or head to the back, one of those call outs. You can come right back here, help with any ads that you might see on your way, but you're gonna come, you can do damage from right here, okay? Yeah. On the weak points, and then you can sprint back straight back this way, the way you came, okay?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be taking the inside path on a delayed route, so that means that our explosions will be separate from one another. We won't be overlapping with each other, and we won't be killing one another with the rockets that are targeting us, okay?
Yep.
So on your way back, just play smart. Remember, they might spawn from over this trailer, so they might be right in your face as you come back. Try to make it back to here or whatever else is appropriate at that time. Even if you have to take cover up here or something like that for a half a second while you put one down, and then make your way over, that's totally fine, okay?
Yep.
Any questions about 1 ads?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, let's go to 2. This is Rambo and G spot. 2 is arguably the hardest spot to be. So we always put some vets here, some guys that really know what they're doing. We typically have been putting the shield guy back here as well because there's not really any good cover, so he can use his shield to mitigate some of the damage that's being thrown his way, and he can work with his gen mate to get him down. Even if he is somewhat of a distraction and the other gen is doing the damage, that's totally fine. But ads spawn from this above the truck. The boomer also spawns from above the truck. And then the ads spawn from above this crate here. Okay, Rambo, are you doing the pad?
Yes.
He is. Okay, great. So
Yeah, I'm on two pads, sorry.
Rambo's got the furthest run. So if you're on pads on 2, you have the furthest run from Boomer to your pad. So if Boomer is on your pad, you gotta immediately head back. But if he's not on your pad, then you just make your way back. You can always take cover here if you need to temporarily while you wait for Boomers to go down and help with ads from here. And that lowers your or shortens your distance to your pad, right? And essentially what Rambo's going to do is he's going to join us on damage by running to the front on the. Don't follow me, but typically, I mean, Rambo, it's Rambo by name, Rambo by nature, so he kind of just does whatever he wants. But don't step in that circle. Don't step. Oh boy, right? So typically, you take the inside path here, right, and come up here and join with damage, and then you'd either take this path back. Or you take this path over here where G is right now.
I tend to come straight back through the middle here.
Yeah.
Yep, so either one works, whether you're in the middle or through here. You can take either path. The G, again, can take, if Rambo's taking the interior, he can take this path here, or he can take the long way and come back this way, okay, through the roadway. This, again, will just separate your rockets, and that way you're not overlapping on one another. All right? And that's pretty much it. And then when you're on the backside, you guys just stay here and do damage and just avoid the rockets as they come. Nothing too crazy. On 3, Nova, this is where you're going to be, correct?
Yep.
Great. So you're Gen 3 with your crossbow. So just to reiterate, it's 3, 2, 1. Everyone goes in. We have to do this in sync. It takes you're allowed to be about 25% out of sync before it won't work, and we all get hit by rockets, right? And remember, you have to stay within your circle until the circle goes away. So you have to fire your crossbow from within the circle. Do not leave it, okay? Until this is glowing green. It's right above my head. Right there is where you're gonna shoot it, okay?
Someone stood in a circle.
You'll see it.
Ads. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. I got shot in the back.
Alright,
okay.
let's just let Boomer wipe us and we'll come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Why is there ads shooting me? Who walked in a circle?
Want me. I was close, but I've been close the whole time. I definitely didn't step in it.
Gee, no.
I didn't step in it. It's on stream.
He didn't.
Was it you?
I'm gonna res T Jones and Nova by accident. Let me pick that up before it reses you. I was trying to just throw it out the way.
Now my
Hey Marshall, what's going
on?
Kill me, man. So since doing ads on all 4 quite consistently now, I've gone away from 2 being the toughest. I think 2, once you know what you're doing, is the easiest. And I think 3 is the toughest to do ads now.
Really?
I think 3 is the toughest to do ads. I think 2, easy once you know what
you're doing. The building is to go around that building. All 8.
3 and 4, because... What's the reason? I'll let Strudel finish, you know. It's something I've been thinking about recently, because 2's always been dubbed the toughest, but once you got 2's nailed down, it's not. 3 can be tough.
2's more fun than anything.
There's no cover, is there? So it's pretty much gung-go.
You get to run.
Yeah.
You can't sit in cover.
2's the toughest without builds. 2's the toughest without, like, if you got optimized builds, so the NPCs go down in seconds, so it's not an issue.
1 and 3, you can sit in this cover here. No, the other side.
Alright, so Nova, let's go straight back there and let's continue.
Don't go in the circles. I don't think that was me. I'm going to watch part of my stream in a bit. I was stood very close. I stood like here, though. No.
Okay. So Nova, you shoot the crossbow in, right? It goes away. The circle goes away. Again, just like Rambo on that side, you can take the inside path here and join me down there on damage, right? And shooting the weak point. You can run back whichever way you feel more comfortable. Back this way here, or back on this outside path here. You can cross over here as well. You know, if both rockets are gone away, right? You just don't want to cross, you know, with Mr. Sifter. So it's just like Ghostbusters, no crossing the streams, right? So Sifter's going to be your gen mate. Ads are going to spawn from. Sorry, I'm just getting Mr. Sifter some green stuff.
Thanks, mate.
So ads spawn from this window up here on 3, and then they spawn from the doorway down where T Jones is right now. Okay. Your boomer has the shortest run from spawn point to SAM turret, and he spawns from this door right here. Okay? And he's very close. So you have to be on top of it. So after, you know, each damage phase, you got to be watching for boomer, because he's here in a split second and activating that gun. You have very little time to get him down. Boomer, if a boomer is there, he is top priority. Okay? If there's ads there, you got to work as a team. Someone calls ad, someone calls boomer. You shoot him in the butt, you get him down. Boomer is top priority. Okay? So Sifter can choose to do a number of different things he wants as an ad guy. He can choose to, you know, ring around the rosy with this building if he wants. He can also come up here and stay up here if he wants. And he can also float around and take whatever cover is appropriate at that time. It's really up to him and the play style he enjoys and is best at. So if he wants to take cover here and shoot here and then move down and, you know, take cover here or something
Where
like
you
that,
are
do
now,
that's
that's my
fine.
favourite for free. There's 2 spawns, isn't there? They come out up there or they come out that door there. So if you're here, you just keep an eye on both, and as with every gen, you only get 2 ads at a time, all the time. So as soon as you've done your 2 ads, whether it's in that corner over there or that door, this is just a good position to see both, and you can, yeah, it's a very good position. I like that one for free. Sorry.
So, little tidbit, if you ever are back here for whatever reason, maybe you're on the backside and you're dealing with a dog or something, and you get caught out while the rockets are coming at you, if you take cover on this building here, you will not get hit by the rockets. Okay? Also, not Tesper, but Nova, when we're on the backside and the rockets are, you know, you hear us say run away, if you just kind of bend around the corner here on this truck and take cover on this truck like this, don't go too, you can't be too close to the edge because it's splash damage, right? So you got to be kind of in the middle. I'll be back here with you. This is where I take cover when we're on the back while the rockets come out. You can just take cover on the truck and they won't hit you back here either, okay? So then you can just kind of, once the 2 rockets come, you can kind of just join Sifter off in this area or something like that, right? And you're back. All right. Any questions about 3, Nova?
No, but I have a feeling that this is going to be a stress test.
That's all right.
You'll be good, man.
Yeah, we're gonna walk you through it. You know, there's a reason why, you know, each one of you guys is with another quote unquote veteran, right? Because, you know, we're gonna help you out. You know, like, you know, head to gen, you know, shoot boomer in the butt, you know, all these little call outs. We're gonna help you out as we go. So don't stress about it. We'll be just fine. So then 4 is down here. Nero, I know you can hear me, so this is 4. This is
2 secs.
your
2
position.
secs. It's less that my dick is bigger than yours in chat, because I hate that. Sorry, go on.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Seriously, like seriously, just grow up. We're adults, yeah. We're playing a game. We're playing a game, guys. That's all. Let's have fun. Carry on.
So, Nero, your position is back here with TJ. You can choose to be in a few different locations, but essentially ads are going to spawn from this door here, and they're going to spawn from the window we dropped out of back over here, okay? This contraption trailer thing is very good cover if you are looking for good cover. I'll show you a couple more spots. But, you know, if they're dropping out of the window, you can take cover here and shoot. You can also be down here and shoot from here. If they're dropping out of the window, out of the doorway underneath the thing, you can be over on this side and shooting this way. As well as if they're dropping out of the window, you can be on this side and shooting here. So this whole thing, whatever this thing is very good cover. The other spot you can be up is up here. This is a good spot. The only downside of this spot up here, Nero, is that you can't see the guys spawning underneath you. So you'd have to come down and get them from the stairway or something. Okay, so this is good cover, but it is a little there is a downside to it. Right, you're very safe up here, but yeah. So when we say TJ will say get to your damage spot. If you come to me, yep. Jump over that, Nero. Nice. That's your quickest way down. Okay. So if you when TJ says get to your damage spot, or you hear us call 80, and your ads are down, you come over here, Nero. This is your damage spot on the front. Okay. You're standing right here where I am, and you're bending around the corner and shooting at the weak spot, right? You'll see us shooting at it as well. Use your rifle or an assault rifle if you have it, or the basic rifle. Yep, there you go. And you're going to shoot at the weak point. You'll see us shooting at it as well. You shoot at the weak point from there, then you shoot at the spot halfway up. When we say run away, you're going to run away back this way. Okay? Just like that, all right? Don't reload. When you guys are running away, don't reload your guns, don't switch guns, don't do anything. Just sprint the heck out of there, okay? If you reload your gun, it slows you down. You don't sprint anymore. So make sure you're not reloading your guns or anything like that, okay? TJ is going to be on your pad. There's 4 pad right there. Again, she's going to be trying to help you out and tell you where the ads are spawning. When she says go to the back, where is Nero? Where'd he go? There he is. When she says, okay, head to the back, we're on damage in the back, you're going to come back here. Again, taking the outside path, right? You're going to come back here. And you're going to take cover on here and do damage from this position here. Okay? When we say run away, you just turn around and run straight back. Okay? Now, on your way back, ads may spawn from underneath that ledge. So you can take cover on the Humvee here. You can take cover on whatever this is up here, this trailer thing up here if you need to. But you have to make your way back to the SAM turret as quick as possible. Don't die. If there's ads in your way, you need to deal with the ads. But you need to make your way back to the SAM turret because Boomer may spawn here and you need to shoot him in the butt. All right? TJ, when she's on the front, she will most likely, or can if she wants, take cover right here, as the rockets will not hit you right here. So she can take cover here when we're on the front. Myself, I'll be taking cover right here because the rockets will not hit me right here. And then when we're on the back, again, she can choose to come straight down the inside there between the solar panel and Razorback, or between solar panel and the 18-wheeler. Okay? It's pretty self-explanatory. They're just flip-flops. Any questions, anybody? Anything I didn't cover? Anybody want to know?
What kind of grenades do I use?
Oh, all right. So when you throw the grenade in, you have to use chicken grenades. No, I'm kidding. You have to use concussion grenades. Cluster grenades will work as well, but they are obnoxious. So just use your concussion grenades. You have to use the concussion grenades when you're throwing it into Razorback. All right? Nice call.
I started using grenade launcher instead of concussion grenade, by the way, and it's the most OP thing. I love it. You don't need to worry about it. Yeah. Just like I've been on PC a lot, and they put me on 4 Gen. I got grenade launcher. I never use it because I use my gun for dogs, so always full on grenades. And whenever that opens and they do the crossbow, I just get my grenade launcher on it. I don't even worry where it's aiming as long as it's in the hole. Boom, done in a split second. I love doing that.
You can't break.
You can't. No. You need the crossbow to break it first, but. I'm there with my grenade launcher ready. As soon as I see it broke, boom, done. In a split second. I really like it. The guys on PC said do it. I tried it, and I got changed back.
There's no pause either for the grenade to detonate.
Yeah, no pause for it to detonate. Like, the amount of times I've been playing with loads of different teams, say, oh, that was quick. Like, because they're expecting to wait for the grenade to go off. It's like, I don't know, 2-3 second boom, innit? Grenade launcher's instant. But I don't mean to confuse it, but grenade launcher is really, it's something I've started doing recently.
Anything else? Anybody questions? or
I've
anything
got a
else
question.
anyone-
It's not so much about obviously doing this with guys that are kind of learning the process, but it's more for the sort of stuff that you guys get your teeth into in sort of Eagle Bearer Tuesdays, FTC runs, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, your default setting is to put the FTC person on the top there. Is that the best place that you found?
No, we don't put them on the top anymore. We have them down on the ground, kind of like what we just described to Nero. We have them down on the ground, taking cover here or wherever, and kind of working this area essentially from the Humvee over to that damage spot I said, over to where Nero is now. This is essentially your home. You're taking cover wherever is appropriate. We don't put them up top as much anymore because of the fact that they can't see anything spawning underneath.
Yeah.
There's no... With level 30, you could send them up there and, they could stay up there the whole time.
It was a
now,
full job, though.
Yeah, now, now we need you to help participate. We want you to feel more involved. So you're down on the ground. You're making it happen. You're hopefully enjoying yourself, right? So.
Yeah, got you.
So I got a quick question, Strudel, and this kind of goes back to when Teddy, Reddy, and I were running another team through the raid for FTCs, and Teddy was talking and kind of coaching us a little bit about how the person that had a boomer, after they killed him, whichever SAM site it was at, he would just say, the person that killed the boomer is the one that calls out ready for pad.
Yeah.
Yep. Typically, we do that as a team. Not every team does that. Teddy runs with us a lot, so we do that as a team, and that's totally fine, and we can do that here. Not every team will do that. Some teams likes the leader to make the calls and to do that. So it's really up to the people you're running with and what they feel like. But we do feel that's the best way because that ensures that the boomer is down, that there's taken care of, and that there's not a misjudge. If I'm on 4, right, and I'm leading the raid, and boomer's over on 2, I can't see what's happening over on 2, right?
Well,
but,
the other reason why I liked it better is because one thing that I noticed with running that many FTCs is it was just complete and utter chaos. So the person that took care of Boomer, just said ready on pads. Everybody just said ready, and then just boom. Instead of just waiting.
Don't ask,
because the person doing the Boomer that corner should be the last one to pad. The other should be waiting. Yep. They're to the pad anyway, so it makes more sense for that person to call it in when they're ready. The only thing is when there's obviously 2 boomers, you've got to be aware of which one goes down first and ensure it's the other one that calls it in.
Yep. You'll hear me say, say he goes down on yours. I'll say, Nova, call it. And that means that you're going to do the 3-2-1. Or it goes down on 4, and I'll be like, all right, TJ, call it, right? So... Or she'll probably just do it herself. But right. So with people that are newer, usually we say call it so that we know that that person knows they need to make the call, and that we know that we're ready for them to make the call, so to speak. Anything else?
Yeah, my food's taking ages.
And they come in the middle of damage. Watch.
I've got no DPS, mate. If he goes away to get food, I'm done.
No, I'm good.
That's why I said watch.
I just sorted it out. Someone's keeping an eye out for me.
All right, let's take up positions here. There's no other questions. Nero, you're gonna want to probably get on the other side of that or something. You're gonna want to be a little bit more fluid because if they spawn behind you, you're a little exposed, right? All right. Ready on 1.
Ready for
2.
Ready 3.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Go in.
Coming out of the window,
Middle
Nero.
G.
Coming over the truck.
80.
All right, go ahead and get to your damage spot.
That was so cute, Rambo. It's not even to be described.
Crossbow away.
What's that?
We just said it together.
All
Right, everybody's coming down for damage.
Look at your weak points. Shoot your weak points.
Right side down.
Left side done.
Left side is down. Damage. Shoot, shoot. Run away, run away.
That's some armor, Nero.
Fantastic. Good job. That is that's a fun spot, G. How's that working out?
Love it.
There?
New. Been doing it for about a week.
Doing that.
Yeah.
I saw him do it in stream the other
Watch
day.
out, Strudel. There's a guy going through the middle.
Over there to the Nero. You see him
Keep a
over there?
lookout for your
Headed towards
boomer.
3.
Boomer's on 2.
I got him. I got him. He ain't even gonna
Right,
push
I'm
the
gonna call
button.
pads. Get ready. Pads.
Ready.
In 3, 2, 1, and in.
Alright, they dropped out of the window.
Middle G.
Nero.
Window.
So
Nero,
top
yeah.
tip for free at this point, like you're only going to get 2 ads. Once you've killed your 2 ads, feel free to make your way to the next side. Obviously not the person on the gen, but
Get
the
to
ad
your
control.
damage
80.
button,
Ready, Nova?
Crossbow away.
Nice shot, mate.
Get my. Figure out what's going on. With
Wait
my
for it.
Thing. Yeah, it's done.
There you go.
I'm just slow.
That time of the day. Boost mode.
What?
What time is it there for you? Midday?
It is. Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
Left is done.
Hungry.
It's
Right
done.
side.
Right down. Nope, not hangry.
Not angry, just hungry.
No.
Alright, mortars are going to be delayed. Just keep running away. Keep running away. It's watching
Some
G
armor.
barrel roll at the top.
It's sick, you don't get hit by the bomb either. Like, the
awesome,
first
yeah.
bomb
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
immune to, and the second bomb I'm immune to anyway because we grenade launcher, so.
It's so good.
I love it.
It's great.
Okay, look out for your
There, we
boomers.
got boomer on 3.
We got Boomer on 4.
3 and 4.
I'm by myself. Help, please. Somebody, can y'all
3 is down.
shoot at those ads?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go down. I'm
3 is
down.
I'll take a rest round.
Shots on
No,
boomer.
he's not going to go
getting
down.
up.
We
I don't
Wipe
know
away.
if I'm gonna get up in time.
gonna wipe us.
Oh,
Yeah.
That boomer
Oh,
down.
Oh, well
You
done!
guys-
Clutch!
Oh!
Take a rest.
Alright,
Admin.
yeah. Let's help TJ out
Hang on,
here.
let me get healed up a
Task
little
force
bit.
if we can, yeah. I got
gonna
my
get-
heal bot down, so you're...
Alright. Okay, good.
Did you explain ad rounds? Ad rounds basically where we're not going to go and do the charging up because we've got too many ads. So we're going to just wait for the boomers to come out again on a 90-second rotation.
Alright, nice work, guys.
Very nice.
Alright, let's
Watch
go
out.
back
Hey,
to our
grenade
side.
incoming.
task
Grenade
force.
incoming. I'm deal with now.
Yep, let's go. I'm gonna drop a hive here. Get inside my hive. You need help?
I'm here. I went for a
Coming out
wander.
of the door, Nero. Right here in front of us. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Nice.
Help me.
Let's help TJ. Let's help TJ task force, yeah.
Demands. Juicy.
You're always there's no ads on your area, you're always looking to other to
Roger that,
adjacent
guys.
ones to help out, right?
What's your boomer?
Oh, this guy just spawned through the tower. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got it. Oh my god,
Oh,
that
boy.
scared me so
Oh,
much.
boy.
Oh boy. Seriously.
Come out of the door.
No, he just came out of the tire like he just,
Boomer on 3.
3 and 2.
I got 2.
Okay.
3 is down. I'm going to call
3 is
pads.
down.
In 3, 2, 1, and in.
Was
No,
there
no,
one?
no, some of that.
so task force, we're gonna be on the back, but you gotta get your ads down first,
I
alright?
said a dog.
Garrow,
Yeah,
out
I
of the
said a
door.
dog.
There are 2 of them. Shoot that grenadier.
There's
Yeah.
Nero, shoot that grenadier, bud. There we go.
80, get ready.
Okay. Ads are clear, Strudel.
Alright, head to the back.
Alright. Going ahead to the back, Nero. Grenade in.
crossbow away. Sorry.
Nero, to the back. Okay, it
Shoot
might be a
start.
little late.
Make sure you're in the booster hive. The extra damage.
Light's done.
Done.
Okay,
Damage.
Alright, I'm out. Head back, Nero, head back.
Run away, run away.
Run away. A little bit of ammo.
Oh yeah, I need that.
Watch out for
Thank
your
you.
boomers.
Yeah, no, look, too lags.
My game's lagging.
Nero, can you see that
Oh my God,
grenadier?
what the hell
here?
is going
there
on
we go,
there?
nice.
You alright, sister? Nope.
No, I'm down.
On my way over.
Who's down?
Alright, we got Boomer on 4.
Watching for next. Where's Silverboom?
Boomer on 1.
Oh.
Strudel, I'm dealing.
Yep.
4 on 1.
You get him?
I've got him.
Hold on, guys, get loaded forward.
4's down.
I can cover 3. I can cover 3 if you want to call
Your
it.
call,
Boomer on
Strudel.
1's down.
You're good.
Alright. Ready on pads in 3.
Oh, wait
Two.
a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second.
Alright.
One.
Nova, call it.
Yep.
Alright,
Call
ready
it.
on pads. 3, 2, 1.
In.
Go.
Got it. Yep. Good.
Shit.
Dog on
Guys.
3.
Coming out with the dog.
Coming
You
Coming
got
out of
him
the
nice.
window, gold bar.
It's
Nearly
Nice.
done.
Get that. Yep. Come over the trailer. You got it.
Alright, Nero, when you get that guy down, just head to
I
the
get
back.
ready. I missed that. It's like 90 already.
Crossbow away.
Grenade in. Oh, damn. Alright, I'm gonna throw a hive on Nero. Nero, just
Yep. We got
stay
it. We
there.
got the back. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We got the back.
Did you get that guy down?
left is down.
Oh, there he is.
Right.
We'll just stay here.
Damage.
Nero,
John.
stay here. Come back. Come on back here. When this screen turns red, we're gonna shoot it, okay?
Back to your corners.
Back to corners. Head home.
Nice work, guys.
So get back here, buddy.
We're waiting for those screens to
Okay.
flash red.
Freeze up.
Anybody need an eagle bearer?
Freeze down.
I
Probably
got keys, I think.
Putting in the code with Rambo. We got this covered.
task force has got one. Let's kill it. Yeah.
I ain't shooting this Rambo, so if you got enough DPS.
Good luck, mate.
1 is down. 1's clear.
One
back
down.
with
Let's
my
go to
sweet
the other
dreams.
one.
Only that worked, right? 2's down.
It's an elite. That's been an elite.
4's up. 4's down.
Hey.
Good work, people.
Good job, Nero.
Great job.
Congratulations on your FTC.
Yeah,
Good
GG's.
job, man.
Experimental weaponry. We'll get a team to sweep the area and recover whatever they can.
Done.
There's bound to be intel and equipment we can put to good use.
Well, that ain't bad at all, is it?
System restored.
Alright, guys. Any questions? Now that that's over with, you've now completed the raid.
Other than thank you, no, it's brilliant. Great lot of detail. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I
It
love
certainly
this.
filled a lot of holes for me.
Yeah, what's up?
Anybody want to run legendaries? I'm being serious. I need that bighorn.
we do have legendary teams to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reach out to
What's
Boosted.
your
Yeah,
Discord?
Boosted's the man at the minute.
Well, TJ sorted it out, I suppose, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything.
What's your
They do spawn in the blink of an eye. Yeah.
I'm in Teddy's clan, TJ.
I know, but what's your what? Tell me your name. Are you
Sorry,
Nova?
Nova,
Discord name.
Nova 055.
I've got a
Oh,
question. Does anyone need an eagle bearer? Doesn't have one?
Does Nero need one?
Does anyone
Does
need
Nero-
an eagle bearer? Because I'm going to drop this on the floor.
Have you
right
just got
now,
one?
and I want it.
Oh.
Nice.
Who doesn't have one? Anyone?
I don't
Nero,
I've
we
got
just
one.
got
Nero
you.
does not.
Yeah, Nero does not have one.
Oh,
Does Nova have
we
one?
need
Nova
to
has
have
one.
a eagle bear photo then.
Let's do a photo.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's come over here. Let's come over here. On the
Rove's got
trailer
his
over here.
task force has got one as well. Yeah.
that's sweet.
Yep. So yeah, Nero, we just got you an eagle bear. The chest is up inside the plane there. I can bring you to it, but we're gonna drop this eagle bear on the floor for you. Do not pick it up. We're gonna do a photo first, okay?
Straight away, where do you want it? Down the front there.
Yeah, right down
Yeah.
in front. Yeah, yeah. Get up on the trailer with us, Nero. Get up on the trailer. We're gonna do a photo. Do your favorite emote.
Jump up, sister. My controller is jacking up. I'm moving when I.
Mine does the same, TJ. It's annoying. It's a month old. I really should just take it back.
Yeah, I find that if I take like a Clorox wipe
Hmm.
and clean it out around in there really good, but it's like I'm doing it every day, and you know I'm not My hands aren't dirty.
Mm.
So I don't know if it's. I'll have to do a little research on it. It's a Nacon.
Oh, you got a
I
Nacon,
it.
have you?
What's up with your siege? You got what?
I don't know. I'm drifting forward, like I'm walking forward very slowly.
Oh, okay.
Did you get the photo, TJ?
Yeah, I did. I'm sending it to you.
Oh, cool. Thank you. All right, Nero, go down and pick it up.
I just go out on Black Friday and buy a new controller.
Well done on your eBay.
Nero, you're welcome, buddy.
Equip it. Yeah, equip it.
That you got better, it gets better until you turn it up in its damage by 7%, which I find insane because it's insane as it is.
Yeah, it's already strong. Yeah.
I'm loving it. This build,
Yeah, I love it.
this build will be able to do a weak spot on its own once
There
that
you
does
go. Look
that.
at it. Yeah, nice, nice. Now,
Nice
don't
one,
wear out your trigger finger having fun with that thing. Okay, I mean, take it easy. All right. All right. Any other questions, guys?
No, I appreciate your help, Strudel, and the rest of the guys for helping out and providing the advice. It's been really useful. Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
So, Nero, if you follow me, Rambo, lighting them on fire. Nero, turn around and follow me. Real quick, before you go. So that box to get the eagle is up here.
How funny to get
It's right there. That's another loot box. You should have
And
5
if you
keys to open.
kill yourself on it like that, and get someone to res you, or res yourself, guarantees an eagle barrel drop.
Is that right? Is that what it says? Is that the latest?
TJ, Marshall says check the dead zone settings and the controller settings in game.
No, mine are like all my stuff is pretty much maxed out on my controller. I will, but it's been doing that for a little bit.
Yeah.
But thank you, Duck.
I might have to do that. I'm at dead zone at 0. I might have to put it up to 1 just to stop it. I don't like having a dead zone now.
Yeah, I don't either.
I like it moving.
So I kind of read a little bit in the Discord about doing the being a part of the raid team.
Yeah.
What other than just trying to get a min-max crit build, what else would I need to do?
Lots of raids. Lots.
Part of it is often a lot of experience. There's 2 ways to get into the team. You can come across as a solo player, join like the wider raid team, but that will largely put you in the position of being a sub if one of the raid leaders needs help. But the raid leaders largely have their own teams,
Yeah.
and subs are rarely called, so you won't get into many raid runs at
We're
all.
actually changing the system because of that.
If you want to be raiding regularly, the best way is to form your own team within the Discord and bring them over as one team. Then you can set up your own runs and go whenever you want.
Little spoiler.
When we were starting out early, like, having the subs was good, but I think where it's expanded so much, we've got so many teams now, the subs rarely get called.
Yeah, we sort of take on
Because
teams now, don't we?
Even the individual teams have their own wider
Yeah.
subs before they go to the actual raid team. I have a team, there's 8 of us as our base team, which is always 1 extra because of the FGC or EV. I've got 1 or 2 other people that I always call first.
Hello?
So, when I do my Discord maintenance in the next week or so, we're gonna like be changing the raid team and legendary teams into like one group, and we're gonna take on teams that help. So it doesn't necessarily mean you need a raid team. If you've got a group of people that you help in the community with, whether it be legendaries or whatever you do, you can join this team, and in effect, everyone will act as a sub for everybody. So if ever any of like these team members need people for raids, legendaries, whatever they're helping the community with, they can call upon this team. That's all very vague explanation, but we basically gonna be like bringing people in who are already in like their teams and doing it. But what I am gonna do with people that want to do raid teams, similar to what Strudel's done with the great work with these clinics, I want to take 7 people on that want to be a team, and yeah, work with you to make that team. And you know, but I need to find those 7 people that want to do that.
Well, sign me up.
And we'll post about that soon. It's stuff I've been thinking about for a couple of months. I am getting around to it. But yeah, I want to make raid teams. So like, you know, take 7 people, sort of do a Strudel with you, what he's just done now, fully explain it to all, give you the easiest tactics for each boss, and then as a 7 then, you can work with that, and if you become a team, you become a team. But it's all about friendship as well, like, you gotta like running with the people you're running with, not all of us like everyone, you know? So it's hard to just throw 7 people together, because within a few weeks you might be arguing and bickering, so it's very much, you know, it needs to be, it's best to, like, create your team around your friends, really, and people you play with, because they're the people you enjoy playing with. But yeah, I will be doing that soon.
Cool.
Alright, anything else?
No, I'm good. Not unless anybody wants to run a legendary.
No, I do not want to run a legendary at the moment.
Pez.
Thank you.
Kick Mark's ass at Pez, so.
You're going back on Pez.
Alrighty, thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you, Strudel. Thank you, gang. Thank you,
Next
everyone.
time.
Sifter,
Thank you,
Rambo,
Rambo.
TJ.
Bye,
Cheers.
stream.
Stream.
Thank you, Strudel.
Bye, stream.
Thanks for jumping in, guys. Tax Force, there, rode over. It was fun.
Every piece of gear that I picked that is dropped
Are we
is just terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Are we still live on yours?
We are. I'm going to quickly end it now, though. So thank you, guys. That is Strudel's Raid Clinic on our channel for the first time. It's on TSW doing these clinics a lot. I try and watch every single one.
We are at the moment.
I think they're great to watch. And people are asking, is this video going to be saved? Yeah. I'm going to end the stream now. Within a couple of hours, it'll be on the channel for people that want to rewatch Strudel's Clinic. It's really good. We're going to be doing another one in a couple of weeks, I think, aren't we, Strudel? With Xbox and Rock Monkey's clan. We're going to help them with the techniques, so we'll stream it again in a couple of weeks' time. But thank you for watching. Gaming Reaper says also, someone's being negative in the group, kick them and find someone else to fill the spot. Very true. Not about negativity, all about positivity. It's hard to form a raid team, really, because everyone starts at the same point and that's struggling, and you've got to work as a team to make it easy. And that's what happens as you do more. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to end the stream there. We'll see you in stream tomorrow. I think we're doing Last of Us tomorrow with CK. I need to ask him.
Guys, again, thanks very much. I'm going to shoot off.
See you later,
appreciate
mate.
everyone's help and involvement. It's been great. Thank you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Cheers, mate. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, peace, stream. Catch you tomorrow. And see you, Eagle Bear, Tuesday. Soul, I got you for a run. I remember. Good night. Alright, my